All right, I think I'm live. What's up, Jerry, ATF, Ronald, Izzy, JC? All right, here we go. Let me dial in. Let me connect to the satellite here. All right, welcome to the stream. Somebody say fired up about Jago Juice. It's going to be, I've had a good feeling about today. I had a great morning on Fortnite, and then I found out one of my main ops in real life is dead. So it's been a good morning overall. And there's really the best way to celebrate something like that is with pro wrestling and a big 24-ounce Faygo vanilla cream soda. Let's go. What's up, Daninsky? I'm glad you're here to celebrate my victory over my dead op. And if Karma has any control, his horror girlfriend will join him in hell soon. Hey, Virginia, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to watch Lunacy, the Panic Zone, which was like a kind of a one-off live show that took place between the last episode that we watched chronologically and the next. It's like it's chronologically, this is where it falls in the timeline. You don't think that says vanilla? Yes, it does. It says it right here. Open your eyes, jackass. It's right there. All right. Anyway, let's get in. I'll be back this afternoon for, well, not an update on clearance, but like we're going to catch up on a theme that I wanted to look at. I'm deep diving in. I've heard you about Hee Haw. We will watch it tomorrow. We'll do Hee Haw tomorrow and something else. I don't know. I didn't see you. It's me. Where are you at? Did you post before you said I skipped over you? I don't see you on here. Oh, I'm on top messages. I apologize. Sorry about that, buddy. Who said ding dongs in the chat? Nothing says good morning. I agree. Large fat. True. 20. I went with the 24-ounce just for today. No, he is not the dead op. He is legitimately dead, though. Like, actually dead. Like, in the ground, dead. It's fantastic. It's a great morning. It's a great morning. All right, so we'll do Hee Haw tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do Thursday morning. And then Friday will be Memphis in the morning and the last of our movie afternoons for a minute. But let's get in. Let's get started. This is JCW Lunacy. Now, the first, I think, 22 minutes of this is just this screen. I'm assuming you guys, I'm all for watching everything, but I feel like you probably didn't want to sit through 22 minutes of a blank screen. So, all right, here we go. Hold on, let me turn that up on my end, sorry. All right, here we go.
Yep. Hello.
Wait a minute.
What do you need?
I'll be right back. I got to get some weed.
Anyway, what's up? What do you want? Yeah, I'm still doing mercenary services. Why? Oh, you got him tonight. Yeah, that's a tough cookie. You know, if you're wanting to do that, that's gonna cost a little extra. But I'm not saying it can't be done, but it's gonna cost you. Yeah. Yes, I get it. 6-week winning streak. No matter what, yes. Pinning his shoulders to the mat regardless, no matter what. Yes, we have a deal. No matter what, pinning his shoulders to the mat. I understand. You got it.
What's up, Dave? You were actually at the game last night? That's awesome. McHenry coping and seething.
See you then.
I feel like they changed the intro as like a shorter intro now. What's up, Simply Sick Network? How's it going? All right, here we go. Kid Cadet from the JCW. Bro, I'm a big Kid Cadet fan.
This time, he is the Duke of the Wicked, the one, the only, Violent J!
As we welcome you into a special live Lunacy Sunday night in Lansing, Michigan. This is the Panic Zone. Joe DeBrowski.
What's up, Jason?
And we started out with the founder of JCW, the Duke of the Wicked, and a man who recently found himself back in the doors of JCW for the first time in a long time. Talking about Violent J.
And you see as he comes out, Violent J is in full gorilla mode, Joe Dombrowski.
Gorilla mode.
On his hands, leading into next week's Lunacy. But it's all about tonight, the here and the now. It's all about what's going to happen in the Panic Zone.
Please keep your whooping in the chat to a minimum. It's very upsetting to ATF. Ring Rat will be on Strange Suspicion tonight. Awesome. Caleb Hammer refused to admit it. Where did you see him at?
Hell yeah, Lansing! Welcome to JCW Panic Zone! Right now, as we speak, we are transmitting from Lansing, Michigan.
Transmitting?
All over the motherfucking globe! And tonight, guess what? I said,
Let's check we always like to look at the ratings. 34K. I feel like that's up from, wasn't the last one we watched like, was it in the 30s or was it in like the 20s? I can't remember.
guess what?
What's up, Jeremy?
Vince motherfucking Russo is
You approached him while he was eating
not
dinner?
in the building. And so that means, what that technically means is we're taking things back to the old school.
Vanilla cream soda,
We're
ATF.
taking things back 27 years into the old school. And what that means is that the Duke will be fully in charge. What that means is the Duke will be called.
I think they should invest in a new Kaleb Conley banner. I feel like this doesn't really capture the Chosen One era.
In the shots.
Oh, public sidewalk.
What that means,
Did you really? Did you really approach Kaleb Conway on a public sidewalk?
It's the motherfucking Duke.
Excuse me, sir. Have you heard the good news of EFD 306?
Once again, will be JCW Lunacy showrunner.
Well, Violent
here we go.
49% carries a lot more ownership weight when Vince Russo's not here to flex his authority. But one man that's always thrown his weight around, whether he's had it or not to do, has been the protector of the investments.
This jacket looks gigantic.
Big Vito, had it or not
Is this
to do,
jacket always that long?
has been the protector of the investment. Big Vito, and he'll be on the other side of that Vince Russo proposal, that deadly resolution where Violent J and Big Vito could settle this once and for all and decide the balance of power of JCW.
The real boss.
Not a popular man in Lansing, I tell you that, Joe Dombrowski.
music, please.
I love the scarf thing. Buying off the rack.
Pretty unanimous decision there.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Two guys disagree.
you always know where the family's sitting.
Yeah.
All right, Vito. We fucking heard your boyfriend over here. We get it.
All right. It seems like we have the Big V Mafia in the house.
Oh, but 2 people?
All one of them.
All right. Let's start the show off like we always do. It's time to wipe that shit off all your faces.
Mm-hmm.
I never seen a bunch of more fake shuffalows in my life in one house. And there's not one of you who can kick my ass in this goddamn building.
Mm-mm.
Now, Violent J, that was a great introduction. You came out here, you got all these people excited. How many people like to cheer for Violent J?
Duh.
How many people like to cheer for the BIGV, Big Vito Mafia?
The BIGV? Who likes to cheer for Big V?
Violent J fans! Big Vito fans!
I think we already established it's one guy in the corner.
Well, Jay, it seems that we have a little dilemma. A dilemma you're not going to be happy about. You see,
Strange the Clown.
own
Hey, G, thanks.
49% of the company's fortunes.
That's right.
And Vince Russo owns
Vito looking like he could be a model in the London Fog catalog.
51%. For all you dumbasses out there, that means that I'm in charge. You stupid son of a bitch. Now, since Vince Russo is not here tonight,
You like small V's? You'll have to settle for little Vito.
I am the showrunner.
Oh, good. ATF, you're missing the introduction talking.
Oh, no.
I am the one calling the shots.
True.
I should make every one of you go outside and pay $5 to come back in this building. What'd you say, lady? Now, Violent J and Big Vito, we have a history, people. Hold on, listen up. Listen up, this is good.
Watching Betrayal, what a loser.
We have a
I'd rather watch a homeless guy eat food than watch Betrayal.
rivalry and a history.
Watch Saved by the Bell instead. Betrayal.
I want to ask you a question since I'm the showrunner tonight. How many people want to see the best, the most deadliest, the most awesome fight in the history of JCW? And that's Violent J against Big Vito. How many people want to see that?
Oh, boy.
That's the six-man tag that could
But
be on
guess
its way.
what? We're not seeing it tonight.
I don't know, Vito. They just might. You keep running that
What's up, crew?
ostrich egg head-looking ass of yours. You keep running that fucking mouth.
Crew, let me know what you think about Big Vito's outfit
They
when you
just
see
might
him.
get that match right here and right now.
What do you think of this fit, crew? I think I kind of like it. The jacket's a little long, but I like it for like a casual
You know
dress.
what, Jay? In a way, I
There
do
you go.
like
Now you
it.
can really see it. See, the shoes really set it off, I think. I got a pair of really shiny white shoes that really set off like a Coke dealer vibe.
And there's another way that I can't fucking stand you. But I'm a money ball player, and we ain't doing it in this shit
Vito making a Moneyball reference? It's true, too.
hole. We're gonna do it in the stadium with 50,000 people watching.
Oh, wow.
Jay, Big V Mafia. You know why? How many people want to see Violent J against Big Vito in a stadium one day? Say it. You want it? Do you want it? Any
Kerosene.
Violent J fans? I didn't hear you, you dumb son of a bitch. Any Violent J fans?
This would be so much fun.
And just for the record, I can't fucking stand Vince Russo because he's a slimy prick. And I'm glad I'm in charge because I'm gonna change things because he's a fucking son
What's up, El Juggalo?
of a bitch.
Oh, remember, Vito blames Vince Russo for why Luciano Family Enterprises lost the tag team titles. He booked that match with Willie and Tony because he wanted the ratings. But you talk about ratings.
Oh, they got Smiley. That was Smiley on commentary, right? Instead of what's her name, Veda Scott.
You want to talk about the top of the
This
card?
guy's-
Vince Russo's chosen one, Kaleb Conley. But why is he out here now?
Thought he and Vito were singing.
You think Vince might buy TNA? I mean, he definitely could. I'm just wondering though, like, would he? I don't know. I mean, would he really? Could he make a product that's actually up to his standard? You know what I mean? I feel like WWE's kind of rated them lately. I don't know. It'll be interesting. Vince as an underdog would be quite interesting, but I don't know. Isn't he like fucking 85? The last time I saw him was in the DUI video, and man, I know he was drunk and everything, but I would probably though, honestly, I would watch TNA if he bought it.
Singing from the same songbook with Vince Russo, but maybe not.
Yeah, you got Kaleb Conley dressed for success, Vito dressed for success.
You know what? I've never seen two sons of bitches who love the sound of their own voice like you two motherfuckers in this ring. And you know what? This is
The only thing the reason I think that he might not is because they don't have any, like, he loves those big stars. Like, who could he get that would be available, you know? I don't see him booking just the regular TNA guys.
exactly what Vince said would happen.
What's up, Cody?
So I have a gift for each of you.
Yeah, TNA is not the best.
You guys can go ahead and open it and read it if you like, but I'll give you the gist. It simply says that tonight at Panic Zone in the armpit of America, Lansing, Michigan, the showrunner.
He better not, if he does buy TNA, he better not come for Yabo and Ruffo, the Brothers of Funstruction.
Is the chosen one, Kaleb Conley.
Caleb's the
Fuck
showrunner.
me? No, fuck every one of you.
Kaleb's in charge tonight of the Panic
So
Zone?
let me boil it down to you real fucking easy. What this means is tonight,
I would just
JCW
watch because it's something different. Like, I gave this a chance because they brought in Vince Russo. Like, I just want something different.
belongs to Kaleb Conley.
That's what I like about JCW. Like, it's different than everything else.
So walk your happy
Dick
asses to the
Dastardly.
back because I've got a job to do. Bye-bye, Violent J. See you later.
Crew's source for this information, El Juggalo, is a roadside reptile exhibitioner from the 2000s.
This ain't going down like this, motherfucker.
What are you gonna do?
Now wait a
You gonna
minute.
fight me right now?
Vito's gonna be
Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, he's got,
look
look at that nice shirt he's got on underneath, too. He's really repping.
Vito and Kaleb right
Just two well-dressed guys settling their differences.
before our eyes.
I think I'm gonna go in the back with Jay and watch you flop.
See you later, mafioso.
So the power struggle with Violent J and Vito continues,
Bye-bye.
and
Sayonara.
neither one gets to run the show tonight.
Yeah, I blame the, like, people who write the wrestling news. It seems like a lot of it is just straight up made up. Or like maybe it's AI hallucinations.
Continues by proxy
Now!
here with Kaleb Conley, the chosen one in charge.
Now, on to the important business of the evening. Yeah, you flip me off all you want, but you see that? I'm in the ring, you're not. I'm the chosen one, and you're a bunch of assholes.
I like it when the wrestlers, somebody says something in the crowd, and they go over and they're like, "I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you," and then they say it and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't hear you because I'm the one holding the microphone, and you're the one that bought a ticket to get in." What a bum. Who? Kaleb Conley?
The first order of business tonight.
Kaleb Conley, this sign, wow. Kaleb Conley, which, by the way, again, they've got to get him a new banner. He looks like Nova here, not Nova Online, but Nova, the wrestler. Kaleb Conley moans when he wipes.
Chosen bum.
You
No
three
comment on the
assholes can
sign.
call me whatever you want, but I'm still the fucking showrunner. Number one!
He should just point out how much his shirt cost.
This show is gonna blow all of your fucking wigs off your inbred heads. Number two!
I'll be real, I think this is the most I've ever liked Kaleb Conley. He might, though, El Juggalo might be used to, like, more serious chat. Or, like, he might think that, like, you know what I mean? Whereas it's just kind of, like, really, really light and surreal in this chat.
This kind of fucking disrespect from a bunch of Trojan assholes.
How you doing, Bob Brown?
Number two, as I fucking get back to my point.
That's a great sign.
I have booked myself in the biggest challenge of my entire career. Why? Because just...
You know what? I like that idea. He gets to be the showrunner, so he's going to use it to give himself. I like that. Instead of, like, punishing whoever, like, he's going to use it to advance himself.
Like every night, I'm going to dig down deep. And I'm going to prove to myself. I'm going to prove to Vince. And I'm going to prove to all of you assholes why I'm the chosen one. And last but not least,
I kind of like the idea of booking Kaleb Conley as AJ Smiles. I've talked about this before. That's how I would book him in Heroes of Wrestling too. He'd be AJ Smiles, and he'd just be like really nice to everybody.
last but not least, I don't have to tell you people anything that happens. You should just sit there, smile, sit on your fat asses and wait for the show to unfold. But since...
El Juggalo, are you telling me that you don't want to tune in one night to TNA and discover that someone has stolen Vince's diamond-covered egg, and he's got to get he's got to figure out who's got it, and then he explodes in a limousine at the end?
But since I'm such a nice guy,
Egg.
I'm gonna give you guys a little treat.
I love the egg.
In your main event tonight, no DQ, anything goes. The Nick Nemeth, the wanted man.
Wow. Kaleb Conley versus Nick Nemeth, main event. That's pretty solid.
Against a very special, very secret.
Okay, but admit this, El Juggalo. Wouldn't it be awesome if they opened the first episode of the McMahon era by him crashing a car into the ring and then him like stumbling out of the car like he's drunk?
Opponent of
That would immediately put TNA on the map.
my choosing.
That's how I would book it.
So excuse me, I have a job to do. Hit my fucking music.
What is this night going to be like with Kaleb Conley, who's already have an ego out of control?
So that's it. No matches.
Yeah, don't let Joe talk to you like that.
No other matches to announce, Caleb.
Kaleb Conley has unchecked power here tonight on the Panic Zone. Guys, we are just as in the dark.
Yeah, that's true, El Juggalo. I would still watch, though, just because wrestling sucks right now, and, like, anything different at all, I think I would at least give it a shot.
As you are.
I even watched I did end up watching a little bit of NWA, just not at the time that it was live, but
No matches, obviously.
we mostly watch old, like, 80s and 90s wrestling here.
As we await, as Vince Russo awaits, Violent J and Big Vito's.
I think JCW is the only wrestling. I think XPW would be the next closest as far as newest that we've watched, right? 2000.
Decision regarding his proposition over a deadly resolution. He's placed his chosen one, Kaleb Conley, in charge of everything tonight. I'm Joe Dombrowski. I'm Mark Roberts, or that's Mark Roberts, and we have no idea what's going on tonight. We're just as in the dark as all of you.
I guess that's why they call it the panic zone. But what we know for sure is that JCW's top talent is here. They're geared up. They're ready to go, and we're going to find out right along with you what the
Pro
matches
Wrestling
are tonight.
Unplugged. Is that a new company or is that an old company? I remember something Unplugged, but that was like a while ago. If it's something new, I definitely haven't seen it.
It's going to unfold in real time. Chaos is going to unfold before our eyes. Get ready. Get your seatbelt on. Let's go for the ride. This is Lunacy.
Yeah, there you go. I thought so. I couldn't remember for sure who was behind it, but that makes sense. Is that old though or new? Saying hello and goodbye at the time. Just taking 2 minutes to support the channel. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you, Chris.
This is the Panic Zone, and we're live.
We're gonna watch Hee Haw tomorrow in the afternoon. I don't know what I can't wake up and watch Hee Haw.
Oh, yeah, baby. Tonight.
Oh, so it's something that they brought back. Okay.
Gonna be all good.
Oh, ring rat. Ugh.
You and I are gonna hit the town of Lansing, Michigan, and we're gonna do some serious partying. Cause KoKaine
Oh boy, Cody Turbo's life. It's turning to the dark side again.
won't be no problem. You see, Disco Ray knows a little something himself about KoKaine. A little booger sugar, a little nose candy, a little angel's dust. Ain't never been nothing but a good time partying for old
Disco Ray, we need to assign him to Heroes of Wrestling 2 and just put the belt on him. He can be our veteran that will eventually put over Savvy Guy.
Oh, Daddy. And tonight, baby, tonight ain't gonna be no different.
Oh, I just love it when you call yourself Daddy, Daddy. But you already know that, don't you, Daddy? Yeah. But I was wondering, tonight at the after party, if blow really is on the table, can this big booty ring rat
Man.
do it off your sugar stick?
Wow, she gonna do a bump off of his dick? Hell yeah.
The Fruit Lip, baby. As long as Disco Ray can do a little flake off that cake, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, Daddy.
JCW presents
I love these
Stranglemania.
commercials.
GCW's Collective at Horseshoe Casino, Las Vegas, April 17, 2026. With the lineup that will
Vince
make your grandmother
Russo,
wet.
bro.
JCW Stranglemania will be the biggest thing to hit Nevada since the A-bomb. And unlike when your grandma visited, there won't be piss on the sheets when they leave. Well, hopefully not. JCW Stranglemania is a featured event, part of GCW's Collective, which means they kick ass and they're respected throughout professional wrestling.
So Vampiro's retiring permanently from or no, that can't be true. Did it say retirement match?
Means they kick ass and they're respected.
Okay, it definitely wasn't his retirement match because he's wrestling, or maybe they're calling it. Wouldn't you wrestle like your last Canadian match before your last overall match? Because Vampiro's got a match in Canada on that card with Hannibal. Hannibal also claimed today that Harry Smith is the greatest living technical wrestler. I can't imagine that's true.
Throughout professional wrestling.
Hannibal.
And if your favorite JCW wrestler ain't in the action at this event, then he's in.
He also told me, and this was direct, he said it to me, so it's, it's a good source. He said that he has the girthiest dick in professional wrestling with the exception of Too Cold Scorpio.
Traction.
And he hasn't even had the second enlargement surgery done.
And if he ain't in traction, well, he's probably dead. Sorry to break it to you. Because this...
Yeah, we're watching all the episodes like in order. So we haven't gotten to Stranglemania yet.
Event's lineup will be the creme de la creme. That's French for the best, for those of you who are ignorant. Once upon a time, there were heroes. Good versus evil.
Well, he usually times me out or bans me, El Juggalo, but for some reason he responded to me about his recent girth enhancement.
But at JCW, there are no heroes. It's only survival of the fittest.
Southern
So go thieve some tickets, or you can buy them at jcwlv.eventbrite.com.
No, I believe him that he had the dick surgery done. He did a vlog. He went down to Miami, and he had it. He live streamed everything and recorded it because he's gonna ride off his dick enhancement surgery like as content, so he doesn't have to pay tax. You know what I mean? So he'll get like a tax break. He said he's going. I don't know if I believe him on whether he's going to go into adult porn, but I do know that he's picking like the least flattering pictures of himself for these wrestling posters. It's the one where he's got like the headband on, and then he has like the emo eye makeup on, or is that how he wrestles? I don't know.
Your opening contest is scheduled for one fall.
Tall drink of water clown trad.
Oh. Introducing
Kid Cadet looking like a Fortnite skin.
first.
Counting down to Stranglemania. Can you imagine what these two would do with a night out in Los Angeles?
Hannibal, the voice of a generation. Hannibal. I like Hannibal, but I don't think I like him for the reasons that he would like people to like him. I think he's very Boit. He's like the Boit wrestling dude.
Vegas all to themselves?
Less than 4 weeks away.
Being accompanied
Disco
to the
Ray
ring
here, accompanied by the
ring rats. Coming
Oh
to
my
the
Lord.
dance floor, it's the greatest showman, Disco Ray.
What do you think of those tambourines?
Well, play a song for me, I'll tell you that. Disco Ray and the Ring Rat, they've developed some pretty rhythmic chemistry behind the scenes in private, if you know what I'm saying. That did not translate to the ring until this past week. 4 days ago on Lunacy, Disco Ray picked up the biggest win.
Putting Ring Rat with Disco Ray was like the best decision. I feel like it's benefited both of them greatly. Like her playing off of Kaleb Conley was kind of one-sided. Her and Disco Ray, I think, is a much better fit.
JCW tenure, he picked up an upset over Mecha Wolf, and I'm just surprised to see Disco
And
Ray
his
upright
opponents.
after being plowed through that wall by Mecha Wolf.
Being accompanied to the ring by Stephen Flo, weighing in at 92 kilos, the Devil's favorite dealer, KoKaine.
We have seen KoKaine have the back of Stephen Flo a number of times in recent weeks, but on the side of Stephen...
I mean, I think, Jeremy, you'd have to put some work in to nose align with the Ring Rat because you got a lot of cheeks to get past. You would be pretty deep in the cave system.
Stephen Flo, it feels
But
like
worth
there's
it, I
been
think.
A little more angst, a little bit more pent-up frustration in Stephen Flo that maybe he feels he can't stand on his own 2 feet.
Look at the reception here for KoKaine. Every time we're in Michigan, those straws rain down on the ring.
I don't think it's because he likes milkshakes, is it?
Oh, well, I like milkshakes.
Oh, no.
No one's throwing straws at you, Mark Roberts. Bell sounds are underway. What a test this is for Disco Ray. And
What an interesting matchup. KoKaine versus Disco Ray.
I don't know. Do you think KoKaine likes to go dancing?
I have trouble imagining that. He seems like a high-strung guy a lot of the time. Disco Ray still so very early in his JCW tenure.
Wouldn't surprise me, though, if Disco Ray liked cocaine. You know, because he's a great athlete. You respect him.
Of course. I mean, and he follows the product. He watches Lunacy.
Well, I'm following the hip gyrations of Disco Ray.
Easy, Joe. Oh, what is this?
I think moralizing with this chat is probably not gonna isn't gonna sway them, El Juggalo.
Oh, there's a transaction going on. I'm gonna just avert my eye. I never saw a thing.
You know, you would get along with Parbs. I don't think he's in here though. Parbs like loves to talk about that kind of stuff. He's a big Jerry Lawler hater.
Disco Ray.
I am not a witness to whatever is happening here.
Disco Ray hopes that KoKaine will channel that song, I'm Your Pusher. KoKaine always brings enough to share. Look at Disco Ray's eyes.
Oh, he brought some too.
Straight from the mountains of Colombia.
Yeah, well, hey. If Disco's channeling the 70s, he likes it in its purest form, right?
Oh, wow.
And Disco just outsmarted KoKaine and did not do the transaction the way it was intended.
I don't believe we've had the bell ring.
Holy shit, that's a lot of money right there.
Oh! Disco Ray's bell got rung. That's what matters. You do not mess with the lifeblood, the source of strength, the embodiment of KoKaine, because then you get a pump kick right to the grill.
Come on,
Perhaps
Disco
I
Ray.
was wrong. We are already deep in this match. Disco Ray finding himself in some deep trouble here.
I don't watch any. I'll watch every once in a while if there's like a particular story. All this thing almost got me to watch again, but then I remembered that it's like if you have to go to like 100 different things to follow the stories. But I keep up with it mostly through Cornette, but I don't watch. This is the only modern stuff that I watch.
Stephen Flo giving some advice to KoKaine.
I think it's all just it's exceedingly boring and has been for like a long time.
There to support him, just like KoKaine has done to him.
I hate that Ring of Honor isn't like its own thing. I hate that it's just like the equivalent of like, remember that old show Dark on YouTube? That's what it feels like to me. I miss Ring of Honor when it was like an amazing, like unique promotion.
Disco Ray. Disco the opportunist.
Even if KoKaine believes that he can make quick work of Disco Ray, you don't want to turn your back on your opponent, Joe.
Disco Ray looking wild in the eyes. He may have gotten a quick bump or two before KoKaine fired out that first shot. Check out the rhythm. Disco Ray in hyper speed. All in the split.
Isn't that car accident video funny? It just shows you what a different experience you get if you're like a celebrity versus a regular person. Like for a regular Joe, like a DUI is like in a lot of states can be like maybe not life ruination, but can really fuck your shit up. And if you're like wealthy or you're famous, like it's like they're like, "Oh, we're sorry to inconvenience you. We had to pull you over because you were running people off the road and driving erratically at 150 miles an hour, and you're clearly 10 times over the legal limit, but we're sorry we have to do." The cop kept like apologizing to him.
Oh, KoKaine got it right in the 8 balls.
Back up to his feet, and he's got Disco Ray by the goozle. There's only one way to go from here, Ray.
With authority. Took up a knee.
Hey, Disco Ray seems prepared for this contest so far. I think he has done quite a bit of tape study of KoKaine's offense.
DISCO. Oh, for Disco Ray, I think he was studying Betamax. But be that as it may, KoKaine up and over. Through legs. Big time spinning side slam.
Disco Ray comes crashing down hard, and look.
Maybe call that a white thunder bomb?
Yeah, that's good. Do that.
And KoKaine.
Always has more.
Yeah, speaking of white and match ending, oh, wait a minute.
What, you know who else really likes that stuff? It's a ring rat.
Doesn't surprise me. And she's taunting KoKaine with his own stash.
Hey, ref, get this guy out of here.
Stephen Flo getting involved
Oh,
now.
no.
Stephen Flo tried to take a shot at Disco Ray. He accidentally hit KoKaine.
No way.
And Stephen Flo was looking to prove himself. That backfired in a big way. There's the
No.
the disconnection by Disco Ray. And Stephen Flo once again trying to prove himself. Came up empty. Frog splash.
Beautiful.
That could be all.
Black fly frog splash.
This could be a major upset. No.
Wow.
I don't know about that. What do you guys think about the idea of having like a storyline element in a match, but it doesn't actually like cost the person the match?
Could you imagine if Disco Ray beat Mecha Wolf and KoKaine in the same week?
Because I feel like we're already pretty far into the Stephen Flo turn, and like, unless you're gonna drag it out of KoKaine being like, oh well, you almost cost me the match, but it's cool, bro.
Disco Ray looking a little flummoxed here. He's got to stay on KoKaine. He cannot give KoKaine a breathe.
I'm definitely open to the I feel a certain connection to the Juggalos. I'm not one myself though, to be fair. I don't identify as a Juggalo.
They're here. Oh, look at this.
Oh, what, the rat still has that vial.
I don't want to appropriate the Juggalo culture, but yeah, but I do always drink Faygo during the JCW streams.
Still has the stash. Oh my God.
What's it? Oh.
Oh, well, this will be a pick-me-up.
What's up, Kevin? Oh, yeah. Ulrich Bismarck, I'm glad you're here to see this, buddy.
I guess it could be. He might need some of Vito's Blue Chew afterward, but...
Oh! Tiger fade kick from KoKaine! And the ring rat and the stash spills on the apron!
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that's why I didn't really get the way the match kind of is playing out, because it seems like with him leaving, he's more or less acknowledging that he doesn't really care that it happened, so why not give Disco Ray, like, this huge upset win, and then that'll really motivate KoKaine, because he's like, holy shit, dude, because of you, I lost to Disco Ray.
Handspring cutter!
Co-cutter.
Nowhere!
KoKaine now in control, has Disco Ray right where he wants him, and has another vial right where he wants it.
How many pockets does KoKaine have?
And women can't get one.
He keeps an emergency vial in his clown pocket.
KoKaine goes crazy! Coke Slam with authority!
That's it.
Here is your winner.
You could get Ronnie Garvin to put either one of these guys over as long as you'd pay him $500.
KoKaine.
In fact, should we do a dono goal to get make Ronnie Garvin put over Disco Ray clean?
Well, Stephen Flo certainly left very frustrated, but his tag team partner KoKaine gets...
What's up, Ronald? Can you imagine ATF watching Ronnie Garvin not only get pinned clean by Disco Ray, but then in the post interview say that that Disco Ray had the hardest hits he'd taken in his entire career, and that now Disco Ray, he was passing the torch of Hands of Stone?
That's what he wants. He stands tall and is the victor in the opening matchup here in the Panic Zone.
Original choke slam?
Unfortunately, the Ring Rat and
I
Disco
don't
Ray
know.
are just a heap on the floor down here in front of us.
Well, knowing them, they may not get off the floor for a while. They're quite comfortable down there together. But be that as it may, back to the drawing board. KoKaine a big win. Now back to find Stephen Flo.
Ronnie Garvin put over Hannibal. Never forget.
Please welcome my guest at this time, JCW Women's Champion,
go.
Hollyhood Haley J. Tonight, you've got a big tag team match where you get to pick a partner of your choosing against J-Rod and a partner of her choosing, which we now know is TNA superstar Giselle Shaw.
Right.
Who?
Do you really think that I care about a former tits and ass superstar? Are you kidding me? I am the JCW Women's Champion. The one with the twerk that makes them go berserk. The wiggle that makes them jiggle. And you think I'm worried about her? Please. And J-Rod, you've been out here spreading these lies, telling everyone, oh, I beat her up, that's why she's not here. Bitch, you know damn well I've been out here defending my title, being a real superstar. And besides that, I don't care who you pick. You can pick your nose and team with that for all I care, because I don't trust none of you hoes in the back. And I got the perfect person, a 20-year JCW
No way.
veteran. My own
Disco Ray is the future of JCW.
flesh and blood, my mother. That's who will be my partner tonight.
That's right, and she's right here with you. J-Rod, let me tell you something. Go on out there and spread all the fake news you want to, but you know what? You might want to check the TV, the radio, social media, all the internets, because international.
Right.
Superstar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let me tell you what. You can get a tank.
And this guy, right, is the guy from, I think somebody told me on the last episode that this is the guy, he's with Vince Russo's group.
can get an aircraft carrier. I don't give a shit what you get.
Tell them.
Same results.
Every time.
You. Devastating loss at the end of the night.
Ooh. Because I'm Hollyhood Haley J. And I don't play. Let's go.
Oh, okay. I remember the Rick Steiner drama, but I don't remember like all the details about it. She's like a female. What? You think J-Rod is like a female? What? Ricky Morton? Or are you talking about Hollyhood?
Let's head back to the ring for our first match of the night.
The following card.
All right, let's head back to the ring for our first match of the night.
First match of the night? What? Didn't we just watch a match? What is this guy talking about? Oh, Kid Cadet. Whoa, look at this ultra tall clown trad.
Tag team match.
Well, she is mogging.
For one fall. Introducing first.
Glad to see Mac Davis
Oh,
on the
Haley's
scene
mom.
putting together this card, as we have no notes out here. We have no information about what's to come throughout the course of this night. Mac's on the
Mike
scene,
McGurk.
uncovering match by match, hopefully, this card throughout the night.
Intrepid reporting, man. Great
She
job.
is the quintessential diva, Giselle Shaw.
Oh, what happened to, what was the other girl's name that had been teaming with J-Rod?
Well, they call her the quintessential diva. She is the inaugural MLP Maple Leaf Pro Women's Champion. She also holds a championship in Destiny Wrestling. She's popped up in CMLL down in Mexico, where she's defended that Maple Leaf Pro title. She's challenged.
Was that the time that when Rick Steiner got in trouble? Was that the time that somebody was like filming them as they left and asking him to apologize, and like Lex Luger was in the was being wheeled in a wheelchair, and he looked like so awkward? Like Lex just looked absolutely mortified just to be involved.
In the NWA, Giselle Shaw, of course, Mac Davis talked about formerly a member of the TNA wrestling roster. Very few places Giselle has not been, but she's excelled everywhere across the board.
And her tag team partner. From Nashville, Tennessee.
What a
the
beast.
Ultimate athlete, J-Rod.
Not many people can compare with that resume. J-Rod might be one of them. decorated success in Ohio Valley Wrestling, and a multi-sport star since her school days. We can rattle off 6 or 8 different
She should yell "shut the hell up" at the crowd while she flexes her muscles.
sports that J-Rod didn't just partake
Shut
in,
the
he
hell
excelled
up.
at.
And soon to be debuting on the new American Gladiators. Look at the physique of both of these women. What a team we have here tonight.
And their opponents.
Let's go.
It's the team of JCW legends, Amazing Maria.
Now, this is the kind of champion I like.
Being accompanied to the ring by their bottom bitch Stormy, second generation superstar, and your current reigning and defending JCW Women's Champion, Hollyhood Haley J.
Mother and daughter, Hollywood Haley J, Amazing Maria. We were told, Mark, over the past few weeks that Haley has not been here because J-Rod went to her home and attacked her. And to be fair, Mark, our source there was J-Rod. Haley and Maria set it straight.
Man, Haley J is so hot.
She's been defending the title all over the country, all over the planet, and that's why
Only I think Alice is higher on the JCW hot meter.
we haven't seen her. So seems to me some discrepancies of the truth. Did J-Rod just get exposed as a liar?
Well, we're going to see what each of these 4 women can deliver in this match.
I think they smell like, remember that vintage perfume, ATF? Debbie Gibson, Electric Youth?
Obviously, Haley and
They smell like weed with Electric Youth sprayed over it.
Maria have known each other for a very long time. A very intimate relationship as mother and daughter. I don't know that J-Rod and Giselle Shaw have ever even teamed together before now.
I'm not sure, but certainly we've seen J-Rod running buddies recently with Sophia Rose.
Oh,
We understand
Haley
she was
J.
injured
What a
recently,
unit.
in one of the matches here in JCW. Lunacy unable to be here tonight as she convalesces. Of course, big weapons matchup this past week with Big
True,
Al
Ronald.
and Danny Moe. But J-Rod has
Terry Funk, probably my all-time overall favorite.
really made herself the enemy of the entire JCW women's division. She came in immediately targeting Haley J.
Even over
who,
Coco.
of course, is the champion. And as a result, every single other athlete in the division said, hey, wait a second. You can't just leapfrog over me.
It's very clear that J-Rod
boy.
is looking for championship gold here at Lunacy. Oh, manhandling the champion now. Up and over. Haley holds on, pinning combination. No.
Jealousy from J-Rod to Haley goes back to their OVW days as the shoulders are down up the crucifix for 2. J-Rod says, Haley, you stole my spot. Haley, you slept your way to the top. And, oh,
That's a crazy thing to say, but
that may be more of those tall tales, yeah.
yeah, that I don't
I
think
knew he
that's it
worked
at
for him
all.
back in the
Haley
day.
is a fighter, a real size discrepancy between the two, but Haley using her quickness and now makes the tag.
We know where Haley gets her
What's
fighting
this about?
spirit
Come on,
from.
lady.
It's the Amazing Maria. Her mom, who's been in JCW for 20-plus years now, a fighter through and through, and oh, she's always been able, there's a cover, 2 count only. She's always been able to be that cornerstone in the JCW women's division, even before there was an official women's division. You want to make something out of yourself? You better go through Maria.
Maria putting real power behind those strikes, and you see that was some very smart double teaming, Joe. It looked like they would send J-Rod off to the opposite corner, but that would have sent her to tag her partner, so they just kept banging her back in their own corner.
Smart ring positioning, cut the ring off at its hypotenuse, as they say. Want to remind you guys, if you're digging this matchup, like and subscribe right now. Hit those buttons right here on the Psychopathic Records YouTube. We want you to get the alerts, the information, and to be able to join us live each and every Thursday evening for a brand new episode of JCW Lunacy.
And please share it. Tell your friends. Let everyone know this show is streaming live right now on all Psychopathic social media channels. Maria sent in, and Giselle caught her in the back.
Call and text your friends because you're not going to want to miss what happens because we don't know what's going to happen. We do know Kaleb Conley has booked himself in a match tonight. He's the showrunner. He's in charge as per Vince Russo.
Oof.
According to Kaleb, he has one of the toughest, one of the meanest, one of the most intimidating, as Giselle gets a count of 2 on the veteran Maria. One of the most intimidating opponents of his entire career does Kaleb Conley have tonight. And we know Nick
Where does
Nemeth
she work
will
at?
face a mystery opponent, and it's going to be no disqualification. That's the best we got for you. The rest
Where'd
is
you say Giselle Shaw is in TNA?
wide open, and we don't want any JCW Lunacy fans to miss a second of this unpredictable live stream from Lansing.
Maria really in the wrong part of town now. Definitely Amazing Maria
That Haley J banner is amazing.
has an experience advantage over probably everyone else in this match combined. But the strength and reach advantage of J-Rod and Giselle Shaw could have been over right there.
And Mark, we already saw the commercial for Stranglemania coming up.
Less than 4 weeks.
Yeah, Friday night, April
No, I didn't watch him. What's it on even?
17th. It starts just a shade before midnight local time on the West Coast. But if you're on the East, you can stay up late with us. And of course, the replay will be up in short order after that as well. But it's going to be the most star-studded JCW event that's happened since I've been here, maybe of all time. And you got to believe everybody in this match, everybody here tonight wants a
MLP.
spot on that card. So tensions are at a fever
Is that Scott D'Amore's deal?
pitch as everyone looks to put their best foot forward.
Well, it's very clear that what J-Rod
What a
wants
bad
is
attitude.
that women's championship. Haley in now, being taunted because her mother's being choked on the other side of the ring.
Oh, it's on
Giselle
Amazon?
knows that Haley J
Oh,
has
Miz
a
is the
short,
host?
fiery temper, and she's not the type to just stop and think about it. She reacts, and Giselle is so good at flaunting and showing off and getting under people's skin. Oh,
I might watch it if it's on
Maria won't
Amazon.
back down.
At least
Disco
try it.
Ray. Yeah, Maria's got some fight in her too. That's where Haley gets it from. Oh,
Disco Ray would be mad at
You
that.
love
He's
you
seen
love
colors,
sweaty
right?
Amazon women? Samesies.
yeah, I don't.
What's
think
up,
he knows
Montero?
where he is.
Well, does Amazing Maria know where she is? As notice, Giselle Shaw positions herself right in the eye line of Haley J.
What a
That
sparkly
smirk,
ass.
Almost a wink and a nod to say, dare you to do
A
something
wink.
about this, because you can't.
Maria is about as far away as she could possibly be from her daughter and from being able to make a tag in her corner. Our senior official, Jeff the ref, keeping a close eye on things.
His
But
hair is
Maria
wild.
has got to break this grip here. Getting up to a knee now.
Maria has a lot of power behind her. And look at this.
Oh, Haley robbed off the turn, off of the apron there,
Yeah,
thrown
and-
down hard to the floor.
Notice as soon as Maria turned the momentum, J-Rod took away her lifeline. Maria turned to her daughter. There was nobody there. And Giselle, such a smart athlete. I watched Giselle defeat Shotzi Blackheart in Montreal last year, Maple Leaf Pro, to become that inaugural women's champion. I don't think there's anybody in wrestling in a prominent position that Giselle could not defeat on any given day. And with the muscle of J-Rod behind her, tagged in as well. Oh, wait a minute. As I say that, the resourcefulness of the veteran comes through with a side Russian leg sweep.
This is Maria's best shot yet to make it over, to get that tag to Haley.
And Giselle can't play spoiler because J-Rod needs a tag too. Giselle's in, and here comes the women's champion.
Oh, nice.
By Haley J.
With the Thez press and the ground and pound back up to their feet. So
Nice.
quick. Haley is so quick, and you don't want to receive one of those slaps.
Yeah, she's about the last person on this roster you want to see slap you in the face. She had extensive slap fight training and big fight experience.
Nice.
Oh, as Haley going Bushetto on anything in her path. Variation of the Shining Wizard. Will this be all?
No J-Rod there to break it up. You know, this team of J-Rod and Giselle Shaw is very impressive. I would love to see more of this. Oh, there's the slap.
I think the new thing as far as making money is on the end goal is going to be pump up the value of your company enough that the Saudis will buy it. I think that's the new end goal, or private equity.
Wow, flush on the jaw.
And that's for spreading lies about Haley J, says Hollyhood. Look, Haley was looking for the pressure drop, but Giselle counters it into the backbreaker. Nicely done.
I did like that.
Haley was looking for the pressure drop, but Giselle counters it into the backbreaker. Nicely done.
Oh.
Look out.
Champion's face down right on the mat, shoulders down. Oh, Maria's having none of it.
Well, Haley talked about that trust between mother and daughter. They know when they need one another. And Haley's, wait.
Oh, Haley's out the back.
Yeah, great counter, great balance by the women's champion.
Oh, nice.
Counter, great balance by the women's champion. German release suplex.
Rick
that
Boogs.
Release German suplex, brutal.
Maria the Stunner.
This match is awesome.
Giselle with her variation of a hidden blade. And there's the slap fight master, scoring big, and stomps Giselle down, face first. JCW.
Wow, big
There
win.
you go. The champ gets
Here
the
are
Duke.
your winners, the team of Amazing Maria and Hollyhood Haley J.
Well, Haley J poking some holes in J-Rod's story about a home invasion and attack, because she's back in a Lunacy ring here tonight in the Panic Zone and looking like she hasn't missed a step. Mother and daughter celebrate victory, and once again, a partner of J-Rod's, maybe in J-Rod's mind, couldn't get the job done. Giselle's a hell of an athlete, nothing to be ashamed of. She got beat by the best tonight. Check it out one more time, Mark Roberts.
Oh, that power slap.
I mean, I think it's just going to come down to most of these people like that are at Scott D'Amour's level are just going to have to run a thing like a business. It's never going to get big again. We're never going to have another huge boom period, because as soon as a company starts to take off, they're either going to get neutered like WWE does to TNA, or, you know, or bought up by the Tony Khans or the TKOs of the world. I just think you're just going to have to run in a way, I think it'll be a really good thing, because it'll be like a kind of a mini return to the territories of just running wrestling like a business, not running it like a big entertainment, you know, conglomerate.
Should have been enough, you think, to knock anyone off their feet. Giselle withstood it, but that stomp, not so much. Mother and daughter together and happy.
It's just going to come down to whether or not they can keep developing enough talent to keep the supply chain fed.
Again, love to see it.
That'll dislocate your jaw. Haley J, women's champion, mother and daughter stand tall as the Panic Zone continues.
What's up, Mike Copley? Yes.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Ruffo, shine them shoes. You got new shoes. New shoes. Those are sweet. How'd you afford those? Good. Hey, Facade, take a balloon.
Yo, yeah, cool, thanks. Hey, you know we're teaming tonight?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, kind of don't want to do it. You guys, this whole thing, you guys being outed, super embarrassing. The gangster shit, I'm not down with no gangster shit. But if it wasn't for Kaleb Conley putting me in this match, I wouldn't even do it. But you know what? I'm a team player. I don't want no drama. And I've all made mistakes. I've made my own mistakes. Snitching, though. Stooging, snitching. Nobody wants to fuck with those types. If you go out there and you make a mistake tonight, you cost us the match, you make me look dumb, a couple of Mafia guys are gonna be the least of your worries. You know what I mean? You don't want that. Trust me. Okay? Let's go! Let's go have some fun. Let's do this shit. Whoop, whoop!
The following contest is a 6-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
The engineer across the sky. A ninja flashes in the blink of an eye. No lie, it's Fussor, the need.
I agree. I mean, there's so much clear effort that goes into their, like, just their look alone. But then they actually, like, wrestle like the gimmick, too. I mean, I started off kind of doubting them, but they're among my top JCW stars now.
Well, we've had questions, doubt, and disappointment.
Hey, Scott.
About this man. But the thing that matters most to him is the title he holds.
He roams the streets at night, creeping while sleeping. Your current reigning and defending JCW Juggalo American Champion, the Neon Ninja.
You know, Mac Davis tried to get to the bottom of this last Thursday on Lunacy, asking Facade about his behavior. Facade says
that dad's gonna take it away from that kid and put it in his man cave.
You know, everybody cheats in life. It's not a big deal. So there's no more messing around. I'm
not rewinding for that.
I have to do to find success, but many people point to the fact that this is not the same Facade that realized his dream of getting here. It seems the pressure of these big fight situations are changing this man.
And his tag team partners.
And speaking of changed men.
From the
I mean, we got the usual suspects, Scott. Bethadone, I think, is in a complete mental collapse. I'm not sure what's going on with her. She kept, remember at the chat yesterday, she asked me if my life was better because of her, knowing her or something. And then she sent me like a whole shit ton of Discord messages.
Carnival, Yamo the Clown, and his brother, Ruffo, the Brothers of Funstruction.
Facade and KoKaine. I don't know. I'm assuming Steven Flo would be the heel after he's got a turn. I mean, they've been doing this. They've been playing it out for weeks now. And it looks like, too, Facade is leaning heel.
Just a couple of weeks ago, these brothers' futures
KoKaine
were in doubt. And it wasn't even Yabo and Ruffo. It was Joey 2 times. And
I don't know, man, because when she gets loose, like, there's no... It's like Monsoon used to say, you can't stop her, you can only hope to contain her, and sometimes she's not even containable. Like, she just is saying, you know, shit that's not tethered to reality.
The drill, and after having some past mistakes exposed, they were looking to leave town and start again somewhere else, but the family connection of Violent J, of these fans, of JCW, kept them here, and ever since, well,
they're gonna ban VPNs, they're gonna ban ad blockers, and then all of our entertainment is gonna have unskippable ads unless you have the premium service.
Made Big Vito and Luciano Enterprises absolutely miserable.
And then they'll bleed the whales, those top like 5% of the audience that spend 95% of the money. They'll bleed them as much as possible.
And their opponents.
But maybe no one spreads misery quite like this trio.
Being accompanied to the ring by Jasmine St. Clair, Congo Kong, Mr. Happy, and Beastman, the St. Clair Monster Corporation!
You okay, Joe? Jasmine almost took you out with that kendo stick.
I hate when she points her stick in my face. Congo Kong, Beastman, Mr. Happy, Monster Corporation here en masse. Been a few weeks since we've seen them in action here in JCW, but anytime they're around, you better stop and take notice immediately.
Great to see all four monsters together again.
Well, I mean, we have ads. They're just not on, like, while I'm live, there's no ads. I can hardly put any ads on VODs because it's all the music and shit. But, like, my movie reviews and shit like that have ads on them. Not ad. It'll have one, like, maybe one ad at the beginning, but that's it. Same with some of the clips that come back clean.
Mr. Happy's running laps.
Well, he's not the brightest guy,
But never ads while I'm live.
he's dangerous.
He might be the brightest guy in his team. No, actually, I think that'd be Congo Kong, if I'm being completely honest with you.
Yeah. Congo seems to know
Let's see if I summon her.
how to direct some traffic as well. It is Jasmine, though, who sicks Mr. Happy onto people and tells them to cause pain.
Well, keep in mind, Jasmine is the glue. Jasmine is the air traffic controller. She directs, she
What's up,
constructs
Parbs?
these plots. We've seen the monsters injure the likes of...
Parbs, you finally have an ally in the chat on the keeping the art and artist unseparated. El Juggalo feels the same way. He hates Vince McMahon.
Too Tough Tony and Willie Mack and a number of other...
And I told him you hate Jerry Lawler, so finally I think you have some backup.
...over the past several months. But really, these fans are just so happy to see the brothers, Yabo and Ruffo, back in the ring, back in their true form, back doing what they love and do better than anybody else. 4-time tag team champions, puts them in very rarefied air in JCW's 27-year history.
Look at this. Ruffo is no small man at all. And next to Congo Kong just dwarfs anyone in the ring.
Well, my question, though, we know that Jasmine has the monsters on the same page. Is Facade on the same page with the brothers?
I wonder, though, like, when it becomes everything moves over to YouTube, like, obviously at that point, even if you're not, you don't even have to be in the same genre as it or on the same level, but, like, the saturation and the competition levels will continue to go up and up. There's got to be a place, I don't know, maybe there'll be like an alternative type deal for like the smaller creators or the more indie creators.
Be a test, because we're starting out with some clown-ish.
Wait, no, Mr. Happy, that's not.
Well, they'll be taller if he can do it.
Mr. Happy wants uppies.
There, says Congo. You adorable little thing. Mr. Happy is over 500 pounds, maybe over 600 pounds, and he's sad.
Yeah, it's just the black suit is slimming on Mr. Happy.
It really is.
True.
It's very deceptive. Happy thinks we're playing.
I like Congo Kong.
Oh my God, does Mr. Happy know Kung Fu?
Oh, well, now he's got a ninja. Oh. I don't think that he is going to successfully use martial arts against Facade.
I mean, you've got to book him right, though, right? You have to book him that way. He can't do these kind of matches or be putting over, you know, very, very many people, if anyone. Like, that's what he's got to have. That's why the Big Show never had, like, the mystique of Andre. Although back in the territory days, it was much easier to keep things a secret, except if you were like in that audience at the time seeing something live, you know what I mean? Like they were able to pull off that, like, that was the first time at WrestleMania that he and Hogan were finally gonna have a match, when in fact they'd already had like a run together. But I think you have to protect him with the booking. But I agree. I think he could get over he did get over for a long time, but I think he could be like a really good monster heel top card guy.
Mr. Happy thinks it's one of those Ninja Turtles action figures. Oh, Facade, incredible balance, neck strength. You can't take anything away from Facade athletically. Everything he brings to the table. Such a unique style. So many different ways to strike, including out of midair. Nice spinning side kick with a Neon Ninja.
Facade also wrestles non-stop, and when he was making his entrance, I saw that the back of his legs are just covered in bruises. Like there's no downtime for a pro wrestler, though Ruffo almost got knocked down by Beastman. The quake of Beastman.
Friday afternoon's going to be the last movie night for a minute.
And they're in the middle of the ring.
Stone Age Savage. As Jasmine looks on from the outside, we'll see what Beastman is capable of.
Beastman's capable of a lot of danger. That guy tries to heart punch me. I have to run from him.
Well, I wasn't aware you had a heart, but in any event, Beastman looks like he was a little hungry. He's biting on the hand. He's taking the hand with him.
Yeah, and I mean, realistically, even adults, unless you were like really kept up with the magazines and shit from the years earlier, like nobody would know. Just like nobody knew how many people had slammed Andre over the years because you know what I mean? It wasn't on TV.
Oh no.
The other issue with something like Congo Kong in a modern environment would be that, let's say you're booking him as this, you probably don't have the money, to have him under contract. So you're not running enough shows to justify it. So you're booking him as this unbeatable monster, and then he goes to a different promotion that's on YouTube and shit, and then he gets beat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to really expect a lot from your fans to maintain your momentum.
It's Beastman can just keep going, and I think Ruffo just has more sleeve.
Yep. Beastman felt something was wrong. He didn't taste any meat.
No, I was just only going to do, I had a set number of them that I was going to do, and then I was done.
Able to sidestep. In comes Yalbo. Comes through with a collision.
4 movie nights, 4 movie afternoons.
And a second time from Ruffo. Beastman has no clue where he is.
Oh, it's a big clown shoe. Inzy and Beastman is rocked. Cover now.
Yeah, that's not a standard wrestling boot hitting you. That'll take out the back of your head, your neck, and half your back. Big target for Beastman. Nowhere to go. Oh, jeez.
That's the referee, Beastman.
Beastman doesn't care. He's looking for fresh victims.
The unconventional.
Time for fans to change. Well, I think it is. I think the fan base is shifting. People who like a certain type of wrestling I believe, if they haven't already, are just giving up and realizing that mainstream wrestling or really modern wrestling in general is never going to offer the product that they want. So you have to heavily compromise, or you just move on from wrestling. Like, I'm staying in by watching this and vaguely keeping up, but I mean, like, a lot of people have just moved on, which is, it's why the numbers are so low for everybody. So, but it's never up to the fan. The fan is the ultimate thing, like, because it's their money. Like, they should never be asked to spend money on shit that they don't like. But they do have to accept at some point that, hey, they're not catering to wrestling fans anymore. They're catering to, collectors and people who want to have like an interactive karaoke kind of thing. So, I mean, yeah, I agree. But I mean, I don't think the fans haven't done anything wrong. But I do agree that a lot of them are moving on and just realizing like wrestling is dead.
Wrestling offense of the former.
And you can get elements of what you want from stuff like this and these other indies, but a typical regular normie fan is not going to watch this kind of wrestling because they want to see stars. They want to see big production values. They want to see, all that kind of stuff. They just want to see it around wrestling, not around like whatever it is now.
JCW World Tag Team Champions. Oh my.
Well, I don't know if Jasmine ever taught the monsters how to counter a noogie. That's a hell of an idea on the fly for Beastman.
Yeah, like, I'll always be a wrestling fan, but I just have to accept that, like, there's never going to be a major promotion that I'm as into like I was at certain points in my life. But, I mean, it's just, there's always the old shit. And, I mean, then you've got all the countless hours of podcasts and shoot interviews. So I think I could probably I could still be watching wrestling the rest of my life, just never watch anything made after like 2008. I'd cut it off at the McHenry bus incident, 2008, 2009. I think I could cash out and not miss much.
What's that mean, Mark?
Oli?
Can't say I'm certain.
Okay. I know you had a better relationship with him than I did. Oh, God, what a body block. 350 plus. Just steamrolls through Ruffo.
Wow.
And that reaction says it all.
Yeah, Ruffo looking rocked. Definitely worse for wear here. And here comes Congo.
Yeah, Ruffo's head may have bounced off Beastman's either body or maybe the canvas on the way down. He might be concussed.
Either way, that sounds like an awful outcome. And Congo Kong, long a favorite here in Michigan, the former longest reigning ever JCW World Champion.
Oh, I mean, I'm not going to consider that. I don't give a shit about the business. I don't care how much money they make. I don't care about any of that stuff. My bottom line is, am I entertained? I don't care about what the rating is, but I'm saying it does matter in the sense that it lets you know, like, okay, during this time and this time, the numbers were through the roof and everybody was watching. Now, pretty much nobody's watching. But me personally, I don't care how much money they make, just like I don't care about like how much a streamer makes, or I don't give a shit if a movie makes money at the box office. I just want to be entertained, and like wrestling doesn't do that anymore. So if they can't do it like they used to, or the new fan that's willing to spend $1,000 on a ticket or $10,000 to sit on a tour bus with Cody Rhodes for 15 minutes, like I just have to accept I'm not the target audience for wrestling anymore, so I just watch other stuff.
Got a better reception, has more fans out here.
Movies are the same way. Like, I hate all the culture war nonsense instead of just people on every side ruining movies and shit with the culture war stuff. So I just typically just watch old movies. So, yeah. But, I mean, as far as should it have ever gotten that big? Yes, because people liked what they were seeing. They don't like it anymore. But enough people with money like it, which is the only thing that matters.
Big veto anyway, that's for sure.
I'm not saying a lot, but you're right. But what's it going to be like when all of these athletes and dozens more converge on Las Vegas, Nevada, the most important week of the year for pro wrestling, maybe the biggest JCW event of all time? Stranglemania returns Friday night, April 17th. It's going to go down in Las Vegas, Nevada. Want you to be there live.
My favorite Ole Anderson is when he says, Rob Feinstein asked him if he would have liked to have had Ric Flair working at home more instead of being out touring as the champion. And he goes, hell no, that's why I wanted him to be the champion, so he would leave. He's like, if I liked him and I wanted him around, I wouldn't have made him the champion.
Sunset flip, Congo's not moving. Oh, anyway, but down that is.
All that weight down, 2 and a kick out. Of course, no matter where you live in the world, you can watch Stranglemania Friday late night or maybe Saturday morning, depending on what time zone you live in, on Triller TV. Kong and the Monsters have done a great job of neutralizing Ruffo, keeping him far away from his corner. Yabo and Facade are powerless.
Ric Flair was the shits.
Mr. Happy, at least Happy seems to be in an extra good mood this week. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, that's a very big wind-up. Oh, 2 big clown shoes.
Clown shoes to the face. And Ruffo.
Neutralizing Kong. There goes Beastman.
Beastman's momentum worked against him. And a tag to Yabo.
Yabo's wide open. Oh!
That'll bust your eardrums. Oh, the necktie.
Oh, Mr. Happy thinks we're playing.
Happy likes it. Oh. Oh. He's pulling his
happy about
cock.
the rubber chicken, but no, he's going to get tickled with it. Oh, boy.
Yabo.
Like, if I showed this to the people that I hung out with who were like absolute diehards during the Attitude Era, like they would not care for this.
He better be choking that chicken real tight if he wants to take Happy down. He did!
Jasmine has got to get Mr. Happy in a mood to do some damage here.
Yeah, dancing's not going to help now. Here comes Congo.
With the double goozle,
Oh, no,
that's
don't,
a lot. That's
don't
a lot
remind me about LA Knight.
to try to lift up.
And here's Facade.
With the greatest of ease all the way across the ring.
Great timing by the Neon Ninja. American champion soars.
That's who Vince needs. He needs to rebuild TNA around his buddies, LA Knight and Austin Theory.
And collides into Kong. What an ugly collision for everybody.
Yeah, crashing down on Kong there.
Wasn't pretty, but it was damn sure effective. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, Jasmine's in there now.
Jasmine's aiming for a clown, but they won't stop moving. Is she going to catch one? Side Russian leg sweep.
I think, too, it matters whenever other people are into it, and it becomes kind of like a cultural bonding thing where, like, you could talk to pretty much anybody about Stone Cold or Hulk Hogan. Like, approaching people now and trying to talk to them about Braun Breaker or, you know what I mean, Jacob Fatu. Like, and I like both of those guys, but it's not the same. Like, there's not just that sense of community does matter, I think.
Jasmine right in front of the referee. At least he's trying for the stick there.
Well, that kendo stick may be no match for Yabo's chicken. On Mr. Happy, trying to take Jasmine to safety. I think the monster strategy has fallen off the rails, much as Facade has off the top rope.
That was another nasty thud on the floor from Facade.
I mean, to an extent, you are right. I mean, after the Attitude Era, I wasn't the target demographic of pro wrestling. Like the Ruthless Aggression Era, that wasn't for me. A lot of all my friends cashed out during that time. But I did rekindle my love for wrestling on the indies in the early 2000s. And then it kind of died out again. And I think the only other time recently I've been like mildly interested was during the Bloodline storyline. I thought was pretty interesting. You know, in AEW in the beginning when they said it was going to be sports based, but it seems like I've lost interest in the current product, but there was always something like fairly quickly that happened that like, you know, turned back to, you know, it being entertaining, but it's been like, you know, 20 years-ish since it's been entertaining.
Here comes Jasmine again.
Jasmine, undaunted.
I agree. That's what I mean. Like, that's why I just have to, like, I stop even thinking about, like, will WWE ever get good again? No, it never will be good again for me. Just like AEW is never going to be, like, a true alternative product in any meaningful way. So you do have to just say, like, do I want to boomer it and only watch, like, you know, go back to Memphis every Friday, which is what I chose, or just move on and, you know, get further into, but then you can't even really get into MMA because it doesn't have the it's better as a sport now, but it's not as much fun to watch in my opinion. But yeah, it's just part of aging out.
To hurt Ruffo.
It's like the middle-aged guys complaining about Marvel movies. Like, they're not made for you. Or people that hated the Super Mario Brothers movie that were in, like, their 40s or 50s. It's like, you're not the target demographic anymore.
Ruffo caught the kendo stick. And
that's what I do.
Is powerless.
I've watched some of Memphis wrestling, but I didn't really see anything that kind of grabbed my attention. I'm sure I'll check in whenever we finish XPW. I'll look around for a new company to pick up with.
Usually when
that flower.
It's the flower.
Oh, look how wet Jasmine is. Oh, and Mr. Happy not distracted by that squirting flower for a second. He means business now. Uh-oh. Cabo gonna get dropped on his dome.
Kabaddi is universally every age. The original MMA tournament won by Hoist Gracie was rigged. I agree that I don't know that I would say rigged, Heathen, but I definitely think that they stacked the deck in every possible way to give him the best chance at winning.
Precarious position there. Oh! Facade grabbing the legs and holds him down.
And they beat him.
Here are your winners, Facade and the Brothers.
Video game? There you go. Yeah, video games. And I still buy some of the Mattel figures too, the ones that look kind of cool. Like I bought an El Grande Americano, even though I don't watch the... I've only watched that one match.
Well, Facade seized an opportunity and found another shortcut. Yabo doesn't realize what happened, but Ruffo did. I don't think that's how the brothers wanted to win this.
Facade making clear that he wins matches by any means necessary. And, well, the brothers were teaming with them. Facade got the W, but not in a very clean way.
Well, hey, get what you want by any means was Yabo and Ruffo's past life. They left that life behind in the neighborhood. And they started...
I've replaced a lot of my wrestling with Fortnite.
The new here, putting smiles on faces and winning titles.
Cutting promos in the
JCW
lobby.
way, the Juggalo way. Facade calls himself a Juggalo, but I don't think he gives a damn about what anybody thinks of how he wins this. He's got his blinders on. Monsters back to regroup. Brothers back to their winning ways. May not be how they wanted it, but Facade continues to prove his way proves successful. Oh, what's gonna happen next?
Craig Valentine. Did you see he's in like some kind of controversy? His he's claiming that the guy writing his book didn't have permission, that that guy was like making shit up. I don't even know if I would buy a book made after like 2022. I just feel like I would just assume it was AI.
Dude, that was too much last night.
I know,
can't.
dude. I can't believe it, bro.
Well, look who it is. Just so I wanted to see. All right, you guys don't look ready for your match.
What match? You haven't told us.
You think that Ken Shamrock was paid? I could kind of believe that. I feel like that was the one. That was like the only real test that he had. The Art Jimerson match was clearly never gonna have any other outcome. Who did he take on? And then it was Shamrock. Then it was Godot. Is that right? Is that the order? Gerard Godot was so beat up by that point, like that was going to be a tough one. But I guess he could have caught him or something. But I doubt it.
I didn't tell you. I must have forgot. Let me look. Oh, it's easy. You guys are wrestling each other.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We're getting
Who this? Alice Crowley, the hottest woman in JCW, or the female Neon Ninja?
along now, and now you're trying to mess with this? This is bullshit, Kaleb.
Dude, you know our past, and it's not the best. And now you want us to go against each other?
Are you guys serious right now? Are you guys gonna be crybabies? This is JCW wrestling. This is about survival of the fittest. This is about competition. If you guys want to be friends, go play fucking bingo or something. You know what? You guys are next. Bye!
Dude, as much of an asshole as he is, he's right.
He's right. Yeah, he's right. You know,
Alice
you're the
Crowley.
best woman win.
May the best woman win, and may our friendship prevail.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
A lot of tall clown trads in the ring tonight.
Introducing first.
Dynamite.
tell you what, Mark, Kaleb Conley has been studying that Vince Russo playbook. Find a couple of friends, create division, watch what happens, and watch the numbers
True,
climb.
bread and circuses, G thanks.
We'll see if it works here as Danny Moe, the inaugural JCW Women's Champion.
That's how you know we're truly in the end of days, because they've given up on making the bread and circuses entertaining or worthwhile.
Takes on another former champion in Big Al.
They're just waiting for the bunkers to be completed so that they can all go live in safety while the surface issues sort themselves out.
But
they've had a complicated past.
Just 3 days ago, though, on Lunacy, they were tag team partners. Were Danny Moe and Big Al, a win over J-Rod and Sophia Rose in a weapons match.
Yes. Oh my God. What a unit. Shut the hell up.
Make some noise for Big Al Alice Crowley.
And Mark, we saw Big Al and Danny Moe's friendship survive a test that, I'll be quite honest, I don't think many people thought it would, because the winner of the fall of that tag team match this past Thursday
Sorry, Ulrich.
receives.
What do you mean you're telling us? Obviously, it's a foretelling. That's what science fiction does. It presents worst case scenarios and then they happen.
The #1 contendership for the JCW.
I don't think that the Terminator 2 being anti-AI is like a deep cut, G thanks.
Women's Championship.
Should
Big
cut a promo on yourself for saying that.
Al got that winning fall. You would think her tag team partner Danny Moe would be hot about it, but these two have a bond so forged together over their hatred of J-Rod. Danny Moe didn't mind. Danny Moe congratulated Big Al. Let her have her moment. And maybe Big Al will be the next women's champion. But right now, what matters to Big Al is keeping momentum on that road. And Danny Moe has to get herself back near the top.
Start with a handshake, signs of respect. That lock up there in the center, meant to gauge each other's strength and balance. Big Al from behind, Danny reverses it. They know each other well, as opponents and partners.
I mean, they have strategized together, they've studied together in recent weeks, and all of those past differences got put aside for the common enemy.
Like a bunch of those, I know that the flock things are really unpopular, but it's funny to me that the places that are dropping flock and then kind of people forget about it, they're just picking back up again with Axiom, which if you watch Intoxicated Women Causing Disturbances, Axiom is the provider of nearly all the body cam footage. So, I mean, it's kind of weird that people aren't upset about Axiom. But anyway, a lot of those networks being set up with the different surveillance cameras and surveillance systems they're having autonomous drones added. So imagine like a drone with facial recognition software like they use, in like they use in war, but used in like your hometown. So you used to be like walking down the street and get like look a little bit like somebody else and get a taser zap or something.
Of J-Rod. Certainly not a match we expected here tonight, but I'm loving seeing it. Mark, I don't know what to expect in our two main events. We know Kaleb Conley will be facing one of the best. We know Vince Russo has been pushing Kaleb to be at the top of his game. We don't know Caleb's opponent. We don't know the opponent of Nick Nemeth, the wanted man, later tonight, but we know it's going to be no disqualification.
I'm sure both of those bouts are going to deliver. Pin attempt here. 2 count only. Kaleb Conley himself is, for all of his faults, a top talent anywhere in the world.
No question.
I'm sure that they're going to deliver a banger, whoever the opponent is.
Sorry, Cicero was making a weird
wonder
noise.
what Kaleb Conley has cooking. But right now, Danny Moe trying to cook up a quick surprise pin attempt. Big Al kicks out. Certainly Danny Moe possesses the agility and speed advantage, but Big Al is brute strength.
I haven't really. I mean, I like the Kaleb Conley stuff. Surprisingly enough, is like probably the Big Vito stuff was my favorite, but I like the Kaleb Conley stuff. The rest of it's just been kind of like there. I guess I didn't love that big 6-man.
and brawling acumen.
The Haley J match was okay.
We'll see who dictates the style of this matchup. Right now, it's wide open and all Danny Moe. Nice jackknife.
When I watch anything, I have very limited expectations. So as long as I have a good time, that's pretty much all I care about.
For two.
I like that what we're seeing here is...
And chat was even able to carry through the Call Us Now public access shows yesterday. So this is a breeze.
some good, clean wrestling. But no one has broken from that handshake. No one has broken from just seeing who the better wrestler
They caught a
is.
carjacker with a drone.
Big Al does that
Have you seen the footage of it?
so well.
That's why Big Al's so dangerous. That normally is a setup to a lariat, to a pinfall, to a 3 count. But Big Al just pulled that Saito suplex out of as a defensive counter to a side headlock, and that could be it. Mark, certainly I've echoed it. I think you would concur that since Big Al is no longer focused on being the women's division showrunner, she's no longer worried about getting that backstage power. We've seen her power between the ropes escalate week after week.
Yeah, we see a much more...
I watched and reviewed Genesis. I need the other one, the Dark Fate, I think is the last one I need to see.
Focused and intense Big Al here. It's more like the Big Al of old, but she also seems to have been humbled by some life lessons and she was smiling in the bag with Danny.
Yeah, that is certainly only time I've seen Big Al smile before.
EMAC is fired up at the MCU. See, there you go. There's somebody that, I mean, I don't think McHenry cares at all about the quality of anything. You know what I mean? I just think he's happy to be, well, I guess he's not, because he's giving up on the childish things. Wait a minute, I thought he was going to do less childish things. Now he's dialed back into the MCU?
Whereas when someone was just ravaged in pain at her feet, but right now Danny Moe, looking at Bill, just got pounced out of the air. And to your point, Mark, about how well these athletes know each other, I think Al sensed Danny Moe hitting those ropes before Danny even physically did it.
Looked like they both may have had the same idea, collided in the middle of the ring. Big Al coming out with the advantage, as she often does in such a situation.
What'd they do on the show? They just did did they only do the bucket challenge or whatever?
We're in Michigan. Big Al going Monty Brown on us with that pounce. Oh, got the knee.
Right.
Oh my God! Just spiked Danny Moe. And this is the Big Al of old. This is the Big Al
Slow
that won
count.
the
Come
women's
on,
title
ref.
and went on a tear for months and months.
Little bit of frustration there from Al, but look, she's not going to stomp on her friend on the canvas there.
Well, hey, they agreed after Kaleb Conley made this matchup that.
Don't worry, Bob Brown. This afternoon we've got clearance and there's no laugh track required.
You know what? We may not like the decision, but hey, Caleb's right. We should go out there and fight. These are not two that have ever held back under any situation. Danny trying to battle out of that grip. And you got to believe who's watching with a big smile on her face right now somewhere is J-Rod.
Yeah, this does indirectly... J-Rod loves to see any other women on the roster fighting and harming each other at any opportunity.
Well, especially the two that got one over on her just 3 days
So Tony Khan paid him and then didn't make him do anything? That doesn't seem so bad.
ago. Danny Moe gets the
Doesn't
elbow.
he do that to a lot of people? Like sign them to contracts and you never see them, or they come out and wrestle like once every 6 months or something?
Able to push off. Big Al takes a tumble. And Dynamite get a swarm with a crossbody. Will this be all? And a kick out by Big Al.
But you're right, Joe. Both of these wrestlers are exceptional. Danny Moe holds a world record in professional wrestling. How many people have that in a Guinness Book of World Records? Anything related to pro wrestling? Oh, that's a vicious kick. While Big...
Well, it's because he sucks as a storyteller and a booker and doesn't understand you don't need every... especially like if you don't have anything for them to do, signing just every name that comes along.
Al started wrestling professionally as a teenager. She's a 9-year vet in her early 20s.
Yeah, that is insane experience, but nothing could prepare you from the velocity of a Danny Mo
He should sign
splash.
Kevin Nash.
I gotta keep it going.
Oh, see, I thought you meant Tony Khan was paying him out during those 2 years.
Went for that one too many times and getting flung with a German.
Oh, kick out by Danny Mo. I want to remind you, if you're watching us live, if you're watching us anywhere all over the world, like this video, hit the subscribe button, get all the updates on
Clarence
future
likes him and then
Ripcord. No, Danny's
unlikes.
out. Future live streams, future Lunacy broadcasts every Thursday. Danny on top.
Well,
Danny's
I've been deep diving Clarence and off stream, and I have to say the Walmart situation runs much deeper than I think any of us ever expected. I'm 3 years back right now, and I've got Clarence cutting promos on Walmart, being oppressed at Walmart.
He's got the pin. Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Al's shoulder came up.
Yeah, Al.
Your winner,
Danny was on top, but
Big
Al's shoulder.
The referee waves it off.
No, absolutely
Al's
not.
shoulder came up, but the referee counted 3. Oh, wait a minute. Referee George Ross is raising Big Al's hands, and Mark, the way Danny fell on top of Al,
both their
No, we're not. First of all, he's not homeless. He has a home. I've never seen Clarence in over 5 years of content ever be homeless. That's very racist of you to say.
shoulders were down.
That's
Yeah.
right. Danny's shoulders were down as well. Oh. Danny realized she took her eye off the ball for 3 split seconds. Didn't realize her shoulders were flat. Big Al, the fight-savvy bruiser that she is, she figured it out, and she got a win and keeps her momentum on the way to a return match with Haley J. Danny Mo and that Big Al still friends. They celebrate, and a lot more to come here in the
You think she needs better suplexes? I do like her gear though. I think she's got nice gear, and it's really not Gooner gear for the most part.
You know something? You make me sick. Yeah, you.
One of my favorites.
All right? I gave you a job to do, and I told you to go out there and hurt and destroy Nick Nemeth, right? And what do? You go on.
No, I haven't been watching it for 5 years, but I've monitored 5 years of his content. I've only been on YouTube for a couple years. I came here to cover Grace.
Out there, all cutesy, kissing him and hugging him. This is not what I told you to do. All right? You freaking drive me crazy. You don't freaking.
I have zero issues if I wanted to meet somebody.
Listen to me, ever. All right? I can't take it no more. Hey, leave Mickie alone. All right, I'm sorry. All right, she just gets me a little crazy.
I'm not savvy guy. I don't view it as being an unattainable thing.
Okay? Now listen. Tonight you're gonna go out there and you're gonna do something great. You're gonna win this for me, and you're gonna win this for my uncle. You understand?
Never even met
For his uncle.
your stupid uncle.
Fucking bitch!
The
That's
whole
my
alphabet
uncle
of
you're
women,
talking
yeah.
about, huh? I can't take it anymore. Hey! I said, leave Mickie alone! Do you guys work?
A TV deal? I don't think this would work on a TV show. I mean, they'd have to edit the shit out of it. They'd have to take so much stuff out. And then they'd also, if they use the canceled people, then, that would become, you know what I mean? I just think growth would be a problem for this product. You would have to make some big-time changes.
For the Luciano family, do you? Is that a yes, you dumb bastards? Yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
Good. Tonight we got a match against the Outbreak. And guess what we're gonna do? You guys are gonna go out there and you're gonna kick some ass. And just to make sure we get a win, I'm going out there with you. Do you guys? Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now let's go, God.
Let's go. Daddy vibes are really real.
The following contest is a tag team match.
Kid
scheduled
Cadet.
for one fall. Introducing first.
Oh, that was that super tall trad clown.
Not been a good couple of weeks for Luciano Enterprises. He lost the tag team titles to Willie Mack and Too Tough Tony. And, well, here's Big Vito.
Accompanied to the ring by Big Vito, the team of the notorious Mickie Knuckles and the French-Canadian Frankenstein, PCO.
I think the whole wanting companies to expand thing is weird to me as a fan because I could never have given a shit about like when I went to IWA Mid-South, I didn't give a shit with how many tickets were sold. Like I just wanted a good show. But like that's such a like bad mindset to be in. And if you look at what killed a lot of promotions and territories, it was like going past where they should have gone past. So I don't know, expanding and not understanding that their product is like a niche product. That's what I mean by like running wrestling as a business, just running a business that's profitable, that you can pay people and put on shows, but recognize that like you're probably never going to, get past a certain level. And even if you by some miracle could, like it would ruin JCW. I mean, they'd have to get rid of 90% of the wrestlers.
The Luciano Family Enterprises!
I'm really glad you were sitting between me and PCO, and Mickie Knuckles for that matter.
So Thursday night on Lunacy, Vito put himself in a tag match with PCO against Willie Mack and Too Tough Tony, but Mickie Knuckles wanted some alone time with Vito and almost put him in a trance-like state. It was very
Maestro, la musica, please.
Very unsettling for Vito to
all you pieces
bear
of
witness
shit
to that.
better stop behaving, or the three of us are gonna kick off.
ATF's mad because he was watching some garbage nothing show on Hulu.
Your asses.
A complete waste of his time, but now he's back, watching the good shit.
Hey! What have I been telling you the whole time? Concentrate.
Like, I'm not saying that they would definitely like profit from it, but they'd have to completely change the show. You can't have a guy named KoKaine. You can't have you could probably have Ring Rat, but you couldn't have her like doing all the shit that she does. Like a ton of this show would have to change. And also a TV station's going to be like, or a TV show, you're going to have like somebody that someone recognizes. You know what I mean? Like you'd have to fundamentally change the show.
Don't be some stupid bitch and let's get a win.
She unbuckled the referee's pants.
Like it's not the same if Vito's like, hey, quit being a bad girl. That's kind of one thing that's comforting about it is that it will, you kind of know that maybe they could get bigger live audiences and they could get more YouTube views, but like this could never really go past a certain point because the content it's going to keep it held back in some, to a certain extent.
Opponents.
Mickie just can't keep her hands to herself.
Well, I mean, hey, better them than me.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, like obviously if your venue is 500 people and you're selling it out all the time and you're turning away another 500 people, then there are ways you could look at a bigger venue if it was in the area, but I think it's better to sell out a 500 seat place constantly than like chasing overspending and shit.
And step right up and prepare to be shocked and amazed as Barnabas the Bizarre so proudly presents.
I mean, it's true of a lot of content creators too. They get to like what makes them popular. If they actually got popular, would either get their channels taken down or they would have to alter it to, appease the more views you get, the more eyes you have and all that kind of stuff. Some things are just meant to be, just cool and fun to watch, but never going to be like, any kind of competition for the big companies or big creators.
From the witch trials of Salem to the voodoo graves
of New Orleans. Twin bodies, one conjoined brain, and insatiable hunger that must be seen to be believed. For this
Luke West.
Thursday night on Lunacy.
Luke West has dropped off, but Jimmy has been posting some wild stuff, including a video that had one of the more shocking titles I think that he's ever made, that he believed that like certain people in their families deserved a very dark end because he was having trouble getting more views on his YouTube videos.
KoKaine is done, but tonight, Vito, we sure as hell haven't forgotten about you, for they are the unstoppable, incurable, infection, Jackson Abel.
I kind of always hear that as Infection Jackson, and I think of it as being like a new Carl Weathers movie where he's like trying to stop a virus from being released.
Jackson got very close to you at one point there, Joe.
He did. I don't know if he smelled something on me or what, because when Barnabas uses the word insatiable in that opening intro, it takes on a whole different meaning when you think of the past couple of weeks, because Jackson and Abel got their first taste of KoKaine's private stack. They have not been the same since. They've been jonesing, they've been craving.
It's deeply unsettling.
And they've not been listening to Barnabas like they used to because,
I'll be right
well,
back.
they're under the influence of a controlled substance. I mean, how do you reach someone? How do you communicate to somebody who has an addiction issue? That's hard enough, right, Mark? Now think about the fact they're zombies.
Right. Also, the whole undead thing does get in the way. I'm not really sure how their nervous system is affected by any sort of stimulants.
We know there's a zombie lifestyle there, but we don't know how far they've gone in personal sacrifice to live that life authentically. And I'm pretty sure, Mark, neither you or I would like the answer.
No, not really. But here they're taking on French-Canadian Frankenstein, so...
Now, Mark, you see PCO's bandaged up. We do understand that PCO is wrestling this matchup against Doctor's Orders. He was injured recently in that tag team title matchup. Oh, there's a heart punch by PCO and right to Jackson. Oh.
Oh, well, there goes Jackson.
Can you make your heart stop if it was never really... Well, you know what I mean. Jackson may be done for. That heart, if it was still beating, it was probably already going 120 beats a minute. If he got his latest fix, maybe he ran into Disco Ray, who knows?
Well, Vito telling somebody to go try to make a pin. Mickie was maybe going to do it after the tag, but now he is risen. Oh!
Not the first time Mickie's seen a guy rise in front of her.
Well...
There's a cover.
I'm switching to Firework, by the way. Also, have you guys seen this? Crush back to the 90s. Look at this. Can you believe this? Big Troppa Punch. That's got to be a Steiner reference.
Mickie Knuckles was in action against Nick Nemeth. An action I use as a double-edged sword there, because there weren't any wrestling moves.
Oh, he's trying to take a bite out of her.
Oh, be careful. I think Mickie likes it that way. But Nick Nemeth defeated Mickie Knuckles off of an extended kiss. And Vito came out, read Mickie the riot act.
ATF Media went to a show after, I think, the first or second episode we watched on here, and he refused to pay the money for the front row. And then he left the show at intermission because he said everybody there smelled bad.
Dressed her down, insulted her, and this may be, Mark, the last shot for Mickie to prove herself to Luciano Enterprises. Oh!
Well, Mickie gets out of there. And now we got both brothers stacked in the corner. Oh, gosh.
Jeez.
Oh, no.
That'll sober you up real quick. Mickie Knuckles showing us why she's a JCW Hall of Famer.
Just a shotgun drop kick, a foot to each member of the Outbreak. That was vicious.
Mickie just knocked him stiff. You think if Mickie wins this matchup, that Vito will let her celebrate with him again?
I really don't want to think about that, actually.
Okay. Maybe you'll think about it later alone?
Well, now you've created the image in all of our minds.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, what is this?
Jackson and Abel gonna create. Wait a minute.
What do they got there?
Oh, they've got.
Oh man, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? Recreate the old Carney days.
They got some of KoKaine's private stash, and they're all fighting over it. It's on Mickie. Oh, Mickie!
God.
Motorboats the brothers. Oh, and what's this gonna do to them?
Hey, Realm Chat.
Barnabas concerned about his charges.
Vito's pissed, and Vito got it. Motorboating's not part of the family enterprise. And PCO with a lariat.
Nice.
Keep your eyes on Jackson. Oh, gets caught.
Oh, this thing's breaking down in a hurry.
Up and down. PCO able to do some damage here. And that's it. He puts him away.
I'm a big Mickie fan.
Here are your winners, Mickie Knuckles and PCO, Luciano Family Enterprise.
I don't like to think about the business aspects of it, but I do think if they could sign somebody who would be really good to get would be Size Doesn't Matter the Clown.
It's a win the Luciano family needed heading into this Thursday.
That would really
We'll
pop
hear from
things
Big Vito.
off.
We'll hear from Violent J and see if they'll accept Vince Russo's deadly resolution to determine power in JCW once and for all as we see the destruction of PCO. Oh no, in the ring! Mickie's celebrating with Vito again!
Oh God.
Oh, they're all over each other!
Why? No. What? Stop it.
And Barnabas is freaking out at the zombies up here because they're high out of their gourd again. Oh, either. And look at the smile on Mickie's face. Mickie's not wasting a drop. Either Big Vito and Vince Russo become 50-50 partners, or Violent J and Vince Russo become 50-50
Vince
partners.
McMahon.
That's Vince Russo's proposition. We'll find out Thursday if he, Big Vito, and Violent J can get on the same page.
Can you imagine
Sorry,
Big
Kevin.
Vito owning half of Juggalo Championship Wrestling?
Can you imagine Mickie owning half of Vito? That could happen. That could happen right now. Get him! Get him!
I wish that I know it ending in like a quiet settlement is the most realistic aspect of the storyline, but I wish we would have got more of the Me Too angle with Russo and Alice Crowley. Tattooed Woman, Bethadone, Strong Man, Chris the YouTuber. You're going to be the commissioner, the authority figure for my wrestling company. You're going to come out and lay the law down. See, I feel like I really should buy the Mickie Knuckles shirt. It's such a bizarre... I feel like if in like 10 years from now, if I find that in a drawer, it'll make me laugh. It'll be worth getting. But I'm trying to think of... if I wear that to Kroger... It's not particularly like graphic, but it's a very disturbing, unsettling image, you know? I feel like I have to get one. Should I get a Mickie Knuckles shirt and just wear it every week for JCW?
Kaleb Conley, we still don't
Hell
know
yeah,
who you're
heathen.
facing in the ring tonight. Who is it?
Mac, I went out and I found the toughest son of a bitch I could possibly find.
Well, I have a Cruel Intentions shirt that's basically the artwork for the movie Cruel Intentions, and it has like a lot of cleavage on it, and that causes. Well, there are some Amish too that are around.
I'm talking about a guy with a legacy the world over. This man could be a contender, not just in this company for any title, but the whole world, every company. So respectfully, let me do my job.
We still don't know who you're facing in the ring. Who is it?
Mac, can't you wait 30 seconds? I'm on my way to the fucking ring right now. Make yourself useful and go fill out my rental.
That's not happening, but our co-main event is right now.
I could wear it like when I go to the dispensary, the liquor store.
The following
Woo!
contest is scheduled for one fall.
Oh, it's the that's the one G thinks like with the tape nips.
Here's your co-main event. Introducing first.
Well, I'll give him credit. He hasn't done a bad job as matchmaker tonight. We've had a hell of a show.
Also, credit to Mac Davis for trying.
Yes. But now Kaleb Conley takes off that showrunner hat and does what he does best.
North Carolina, the chosen one, Kaleb Conley.
We have seen Vince Russo inspire Kaleb Conley, motivate Kaleb Conley, bring out the ruthlessness of Kaleb Conley. Once upon a time, we never thought we would see what Kaleb Conley did to his former manservant G. But Kaleb has bought
Heathen
in
flow.
to Vince Russo saying, "You're the guy."
Do you mean just to put it on literally and drive to Domino's? That's its whole function. They are very chill at Domino's. It would not be a problem. They're very Boit coated there. They make amazing pizza though. If they make it, sometimes though they just just choose not to make it.
You're the chosen one. You're gonna carry this company on your shoulders.
Let's see.
You think which guy looks like young Jim Ross? The guy that's commentating?
Many years to come.
Wait a minute, I know this music.
Wait a minute.
He's got the headset on and the Raw is War jacket looking like too. We're getting invaded by... Where's Dave's channel? This is like his favorite wrestler.
From the old country, the best pizza chef, Luigi Primo.
All right, let me get this out of the way, Mark. I respect the hell out of Luigi Primo.
Hey, he's a world traveler. Just this week, he blew up again on the internet.
Viral sensation. What, Jimmy Kimmel show? Everybody's
Yeah,
talking
Drew
about, right?
Barrymore. He's been everywhere. He was on Fox News, I think it was. And yeah, great wrestler. He's wrestled for Cleat. He can certainly grapple on the mat.
Listen, he's making the best pizza. He has a hell of a lot of heart. But all due respect, Luigi's not the biggest. He's not the baddest. He's not the strongest. And Mark, if you look at his win-loss record in JCW, not so great.
Okay, you know, you did point out that Kaleb Conley has been the matchmaker. He essentially picked his opponent here.
Well, Kaleb told us earlier that this was...
Oh, I completely misunderstood the segment earlier. I thought he said he was going to wrestle Nick Nemeth.
a major test. This was a generational opponent. This is something to put him on the next level. Kaleb Conley acted like the ghost of Harley Race was going to come out here, and we got Luigi Primo.
Well, people love Luigi Primo. It could be a great underdog story for him, but I agree. They're not going to sell out Comiskey Park.
Yeah. So is this Kaleb Conley giving himself a night off? And if so, will he underestimate Luigi Primo, who has scored upsets before here at JCW? That hand-eye coordination, the reflexes Luigi can build from twirling that pizza. It's his comfort zone, his safe space, and the shoulders down.
2 quick pin attempts from Luigi.
And we still don't know
What's
who
his
Nick
finisher?
Nemeth's
He doesn't
opponent
have
is.
one.
It'll be no disqualification, and it's next.
He literally never wins.
Oh, Kaleb went for that deadly hip toss of his. And Kaleb thrown off by the dough.
Luigi's had an answer. We're seeing signature offense here from the pizza maker.
Bridging back with the shoulders down, almost pinned Kaleb. Ouch! Oh, I think it's an extra large, too. Into the cover. 2 count only. What if
dish.
Kaleb Conley just booked himself into a corner? What if Kaleb did this to give himself a tune-up
What's up, Randy? Why is he allowed to use this foreign object?
win, and it bites him in the rear end?
I think he'd have some explaining to do to a certain man in a leather jacket. Oh, Luigi took a high risk, and it did not pay off there.
Well, Russo's not here tonight, but you know he's watching somewhere, or he will be. And no respect for the family business of Luigi Primo, slamming that pizza dough down. Gutbuster.
Gutbuster.
Nicely done, Luigi, in a bad way.
Mocking Luigi now.
Kaleb trying to embarrass Luigi. You know Caleb's ego.
Big mistake from Kaleb Conley. That's like picking up a gun and throwing it back to a sharpshooter. Giving Luigi his pizza back.
Certainly not taking it well, that Luigi's getting a lot more play in the mainstream America than he is. Oh! Off with his head. Jeez! Hard clothesline by Kaleb Conley. Only scores two.
The so-called dough. Man, I'm happy to see you say that, Heathen. We're big fans of saying so-called before we say other things. In a tribute to Clarence, who refers to people like me as so-called white people.
You know, as soon as Luigi came out here, this place starts to smell like oregano. Is that what that is?
I think so, yes. A very strong, pungent oregano, but
yes.
Yeah. I think it's a brand they use south of the border, but be that as it may. Kaleb Conley.
In Ohio?
Sends Luigi into the corner, but notice Luigi. He still has a sign of life because that wrist control, not on the match, not on his opponent, but on the pizza, is still in play.
Oh, right into the solar plexus. Chest first goes Luigi into that turnbuckle.
Have you ever watched when we're covering Clarence, Heathen? I'm covering him this afternoon. He's a really interesting guy. He disavows anyone who isn't Black, Hispanic, or Native American.
Kaleb Conley showing
He's currently in a kind of a war against his local Walmart.
everyone why he is the chosen one.
But is he ready to carry this company? That's a question that has yet to be answered. And Luigi,
Come on,
give
Luigi.
us some answers here. Again, that coordination coming through. Oh, the back fist.
Damn, bruh.
Backbreaker, flatliner. Luigi's down. Is Luigi? No!
Oh, just barely, but Luigi kicks out. That was very close.
One time, he was confronting people for weeks at Walmart. If he saw a black person talking to a white person, he would go up and tell them to stop talking to the so-called white person because they were the enemy, Esau.
Kaleb looking to make a statement. Oh, that's not necessary. Completely uncalled for.
Well, he didn't moan.
Well.
Did you hear that? He put over the sign. He said he didn't moan.
Luigi Primo saw what Kaleb did, disrespecting the heritage, the legacy of the family business, and he may pay for it. The dough to the chest cavity. A third time. A fourth time.
Luigi's opening up. Kaleb is leaving his feet repeatedly here.
That wild look in the eyes of Luigi tells me Kaleb may have awoken something.
You have?
Luigi's fighting for more. He's fighting for his pride.
Yeah, just in the last couple days?
And Kaleb doesn't know what hit him. Oh, this is going to come back to haunt Kaleb.
Beautiful neck breaker. Hook of the leg.
Oh, I think that was a pizza slicer, and it almost beat Kaleb. Oh, Caleb's gonna fall flat in his face. I can feel it.
If Luigi were to beat Kaleb Conley, you think Luigi would become the chosen one?
I don't know. Couple of, well, wait a minute. Kaleb Conley. Oh, there's that agility.
Oh!
But there's no Luigi.
Luigi got out of there, or it would have been over.
The power of the pizza punch.
They're really giving him a lot in this match.
And Luigi feels that momentum. He's not going to give Kaleb a second to breathe. Oh. Kaleb caught him coming in.
Luigi in a very vulnerable position
nice.
there. Oh.
Out across the back of the neck.
Yeah, and the rope was right between his legs. Oh no, we've seen this before. It's the burning hammer. Nails it.
Dead center of the ring. Chosen one gets his statement win.
Here is your winner, Kaleb Conley.
I mean, they gave Luigi a lot of that match.
Maybe it wasn't the type of opponent Kaleb wanted us all to believe, but Mark, it sure as hell wasn't the night off Kaleb wanted.
No, it was not. Luigi Primo certainly made a valiant effort here, but once he's up on Kaleb's shoulders, there's nowhere to go but down hard. Kaleb shoots the half, and it is over.
Well, you know Vince Russo.
That's the burning hammer, heathen. Well, I think, to me, it's one of the ultimate finishers. Like, no one should ever kick out of a burning hammer.
Russo sees big things for Kaleb Conley. One more notch in the win column. One step closer to Kaleb Conley being the centerpiece of this whole organization. And our main event is just moments away. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Kaleb Conley celebrates that victory. These fans celebrate.
Here's young Jim Ross.
Primo. And hell of a fight, but we still don't know our main event. Nick Nemeth, no disqualification.
Joe Dombrowski, the guy is talking. His YouTube page has a ton of cool shit on it. That's where I found that call-in show. Remember with Bill Dundee, where the guy called in and tried to dunk on Bill by telling him he'd never won a national title.
It goes, and the opponent has been chosen by Kaleb Conley.
That's literally all.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
No, it's coming up next.
And we do know right now, I want to talk to you about JCW on social media. We are on all your favorite platforms. Follow along for all the latest news and updates on Lunacy coming up this Thursday night. And of course, Stranglemania coming your way April 17th at 11:59 p.m. West Coast time on Triller TV. And Mark, where can they get that fresh swag?
Well, you saw it earlier, all new JCW merchandise available at psychopathicvault.com. You want to get there and look fresh for your trip to Vegas.
We need to get a heathen shirt made.
Moments away from our main event. Make sure to like and subscribe, by the way. Get in on the ground floor. Be a part of this each and every week as Lunacy continues to grow. We want you with us each and every Thursday and for special live streams
That
like
was a
this.
fun show,
We're talking
too.
about special main event, no DQ. Nick Nemeth, the one and man. Who's his opponent? We're about to find out.
Oh, Nick Nemeth is in the main event, but against somebody else. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in position. Yes, I'm ready. I guarantee you his shoulders will be pinned to the mat. Okay, I'll see you out there.
We're not sure who Shane Mercer is on the phone with, but we do know it's apparently not Nick Nemeth. He's warming up. He's getting ready. He's getting in the danger zone because his no DQ fight is seconds away.
The following contest is your main
Tall crimson clown trad.
event and is a no DQ anything
Randy, what do you think about the announcer, Kid Cadet?
goes match. Introducing
Like a
first,
fool.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mark. Those Shane Mercer phone calls are making me nervous. Just knowing he's in the building and on somebody's payroll makes me nervous.
from Cleveland,
May as well be a handicap situation if it's going to be some
Steven
guy
Seagal.
plus Shane Mercer. I don't like the odds here.
That
for
remains
Nick
to be
Nemeth.
that remains to be seen. But what we do know is that Nemeth is in the danger zone. He's entered the panic zone, and he's had no preparation for whoever his opponent is. Nemeth is one of the best athletes in this world. We've seen him fight adversity. We've seen.
What's up, Wonderboy? This is JCW. This was Panic Zone. It was like a live special they did.
Him roll with the punches, but can he survive the unpredictability of the land of lunacy?
And his opponent.
What?
Southern Six.
No, wait a minute.
Where's
that can't be
Daninsky?
Right, because
Southern Six. What? I thought he was in Japan. Southern Six. It is.
It's Kerry Morton.
Wow, Russo's gone, so Kerry Morton's coming back out. Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
35 pounds from Bristol, Tennessee. He is 1/3 of the Southern Six, Mr. JCW, the Climax, Kerry Morton.
Now, Mark, if you'll indulge me, maybe I put a few of these puzzle pieces together as shaking hands with DJ Clay. That's
quite an
unexpected.
endorsement, I guess. Yeah.
Vince Russo sent Kerry Morton on an extended trip to Japan to wrestle over there to learn respect. And it's because Kerry Morton exposed the conspiracy of Russo and Kaleb to keep Kerry out of the title picture, hiring Matt Cross to keep Kerry Morton busy. So it strikes me that Kaleb would book Kerry Morton in this match tonight, meaning Kerry had to fly all the way across the
Great
world
theme song.
on short notice and fight a match this big through jet
Wow.
lag and probably no sleep. And on top of that, Kaleb handpicks his own opponent, and he gives Kerry Morton, a former multiple-time world champion, WWE, TNA, AAA, Nemeth done it all. This is no accident. This is a setup.
Yeah, I think you're making a lot of sense, Joe Dombrowski. But as we heard from Shane Mercer earlier, apparently Kerry's been on a heck of a win streak. At least that's what we heard Mercer say. That Kerry said on the phone he's been dominating in Japan.
Was that who Shane Mercer's talking to? Southern Six.
Well, hey, what other surprises do you have for me, Joe?
Well, hey, ask your boy Kaleb. I have no idea. I'm just rolling with the punches like all of us. Southern Six.
How old is he?
Leave it for
24?
the night Russo's not here for no one to follow a format sheet, but be that as it may. Kerry Morton is back, and I've seen and I've heard something I never thought I would. Some of the comments that Russo and Kaleb have made, some of the ways they've, let's be honest, put Kerry's career in a box, it's caused some of these fans to rally behind Kerry Morton.
Yeah, there have been times where, if the crowd hates Russo enough, they might cheer for him, just about anybody against him. Kerry, showing that he's still the same prick he's always been. Look at him.
Well, I mean, yeah, something about a leopard in spots, right? But in theory, Kerry doesn't have to worry about Matt Cross anymore. He's lost his job. He doesn't work here anymore. Kerry, I don't think he'll have to worry about Kaleb Conley. Conley just had, let's be honest, Kaleb won't admit it, Kaleb just had a way tougher match than he expected. I keep in mind, Mark, this is no disqualification. Anything goes. Kerry wants to talk, which, again, this is not headline news either.
52.
Thank you, DJ Clay.
No, listen.
Is what Fingerling approved?
All right, guys, listen. I'm really a good guy. I assure you this.
You see, folks, for those that have watched Lunacy and kept up, Vince Russo sent me to Japan, brother. You hear that, Nick? Vincey boy sent Kerry Morton, the inevitable, Mr. JCW, the climax, sweetheart, sent Kerry Morton all the way to Japan. And you might be wondering why I am back so early, right? Why I'm the mystery opponent of tonight's adventure. You see, Nick, world-renowned professional wrestler, you've been there and you've done that. I don't give a flying fuck who you are. You see, Nick, every single one of these people,
He's not 5'2",
and
is
especially
he?
those handsome viewers at home, they love Kerry Morton. I mean, Kerry Morton is so over, brother. When I was in Japan, I sold out in all my merchandise. I beat all the fucking young boys. I went over to New Japan. They couldn't tie my boots. I went over to All Japan. They couldn't lick my boots. And now I stand in the ring with you.
Southern Trads? He has not been reaching out to the Southern Trads.
Who would want to lick his boots?
So, you guys paid to watch a wrestling match, don't you do that? You see, Nick, Kerry Morton always has a plan B, a plan C, and maybe a little plan D. You know what I'm talking about, playa?
Nope, that's not part of this match.
They said anything goes.
Young boy, come get my microphone and get my ring jacket. I'm gonna whoop this old cat's ass and show everybody who...
You think Morton would be in AEW? I don't know. I could see him in Ring of Honor, but I don't know. I just feel like you'd have to really... He couldn't be somebody that comes out and has 50-50 matches and doesn't get mic time every time. And you know what I mean? Like, I just don't think Tony Khan knows how to book a heel. Just like more, it's more on him than on Kerry Morton.
Kerry Morton is, baby.
So we know Japan hasn't humbled Kerry. Perhaps the return flight to finish the trip might do the job. Be that as it may, Kerry Morton, Nick Nemeth, staying loose, staying warm. No DQ affair. And we are underway, and Kerry Morton does as Kerry Morton often does.
Classic Kerry move.
Yeah. Kerry's third generation. Kerry's a former...
They'd have him lose to Pockets in his first match for sure.
JCW champion. He's done almost everything there is to do here. But I can't recall Kerry stepping into the ring of an athlete the type of Nick Nemeth. He's been in there with brawlers, with flyers, with...
I just think he's the kind of guy that has to really work, has to be booked, because he is kind of a gimmick. Like, you have to book him right. I just don't see Tony Khan having any idea what to do with a guy like him.
But Nick Nemeth is in a category unto himself.
Lock up now closer to the corner than the center, and Kerry squeals. He's just cries and squeals for help from the referee.
Of course, Nemeth coming off of that uncomfortable victory over Mickie Knuckles on Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, I was uncomfortable, so I'm sure he was.
And Nemeth gonna get down to business, though. He wrestles better than almost anybody. I think you want to talk about pure athleticism, bell to bell, Nemeth would be on anybody's top 5 list as far as the past decade or two. Kerry might make most cowardly on many.
He would join the
top 5.
Phallus family, yeah, with everybody else.
Kerry back in. I get being tentative and hesitant. You don't want to make one single mistake against Nemeth because he doesn't need a big opening to make you regret it.
Nemeth has Kerry again back in the corner, showing that Nemeth has the superior strength and ring position.
Well, to me, that would be terrible booking to put him with Don Callis. No one should be with Don Callis unless they can't talk on the mic. I agree he might let him do his own thing, but he's not going to let him win matches every time, and he's not going to build to, take the time to invest to build him into a character, and then, you know what I mean? He'll just book him in a bunch of 50-50 matches. Like he does everybody
Kerry
else.
Really has running away so far as his offensive maneuver.
Nemeth went to haul off at
He needs to win and lose matches in kind of specific ways for his character, and Tony Khan's just not going to allow that. Or I don't think he knows how to. I don't think he knows how to do that.
Kerry Morton's head off. Kerry evaded it by
Hologram.
inches. And notice Nemeth, even though Mark it's no DQ,
El Clon.
these guys can do whatever they want. I think it's a
Fucking
smart
Commander.
move by Nemeth to try to keep this fight in the ring where he's never mind. Kerry Morton got under Nemeth's skin, and that strategy's out the window.
Finally goaded him
Yeah,
enough.
but his character would be really boring if it's just 50-50. Like he'd never get any heat.
I was gonna say Nemeth will shine in the ring, and
Like Tony Khan has all those masked jobbers, but instead of letting them be enhancement guys, they got to have like 10-minute, 15-minute matches with everybody.
that's what Kerry Morton wanted.
Right.
Wanted Nemeth's temper to be raised, and then he'll make the first mistake. Will Nemeth?
To find an opening wherever he could exploit one, and exploit it he will. Kerry Morton, so-called Mr. JCW.
So-called.
Now working over the core of Nick Nemeth.
Yeah, and Nemeth's been shut down, or so we think.
Kerry Morton teaming up with KoKaine.
Beautiful standing dropkick, the height and form on that.
Nemeth got Kerry right in the chin as he laid in wait for Kerry to make a mistake, and the follow-through splash. Counters the neck breaker, does Kerry Morton.
I mean, I guess. Are you really that excited about seeing him just have matches? That doesn't seem very interesting to me. I feel like that's like, again, he could probably put on okay matches, but I just don't think it's like really using his talents properly.
Aggressive drop toe hold, and Nemeth hit violently on that second ring cable. Slingshot suplex. Shades of one of his dad's toughest rivals, Tully Blanchard, but not going for a cover. Kerry had that shin right into the side of the throat of Nick Nemeth, cutting out those air passages. And certainly if Nemeth is having trouble breathing, his speed, his agility, his element of surprise becomes significantly weakened.
Kerry sees an opening now.
Kerry's also going to run into some problems with the Norwood Reaper as well, which is going to,
Has Nemeth on his back foot. Kerry loves to talk through his whole match, always trying to get inside of his opponent's head and under their skin.
He talks no matter what he's doing. He loves an audience. He loves to hear his own voice. He probably sits at home and just talks to himself in the mirror. But Nemeth, not amused. Nemeth's not looking for a conversation, and he may not be able to have one. Sternum first, cracking off that top turnbuckle pad.
That'll take
You think he
all
needs
the
to have more
air
athletic matches? I would book him to do the opposite of that. I would have him work the absolute simplest, most basic match with like more downtime and like crowd work than actual in-ring stuff. And then only have him like go balls to the wall like when he's personally as a character like invested enough in a feud or whatever to take it seriously, Kind of like Carino in ECW a little bit.
out of Nemeth. See him grimacing in pain here.
You gotta believe this matchup was made because Kaleb Conley did not believe that Kerry Morton had a snowball's chance in hell of beating Nick Nemeth. But Mark, what if Kerry proves Kaleb wrong? What if Kerry uncovers something else that Kaleb and Russo never counted on? What if Kerry Morton beats Nick Nemeth?
Well, He very well could. He's a former JCW World Champion. Is Kerry Morton going for a pin now?
Hooks a leg tight, and Nemeth barely gets that shoulder up.
2 count only, but even if Kerry Morton comes out on top in this match, he still had to go through the ringer of flying halfway across the world.
Like, have him working that style means that, like, he'd be so different from everybody else on the card, too.
And wrestling Nick Nemeth.
Yeah, and certainly that ringer is not done yet. But regardless, Kerry would love to stick it in the craw of Kaleb Conley. Hey, you put me in the main event. Hey, you gave me somebody that, in your eyes, is far above my level. Watch what I do next. Right now, it's a Nemeth reversal, and Kerry up and over.
KoKaine.
Oh! Kerry got caught.
KoKaine.
Right in the breadbasket.
Ko Morton.
And now things have been reset. Nick Nemeth now, the one with the wind at his back here.
What if we rebranded KoKaine into like a cowboy to match the southern stuff? He could be Cactus Kane.
Kerry's still
Cacti
backing
Kane.
off. Oh. Successfully goes Nemeth in that time.
Face first. Goes the one and man. And Kerry Morton needed that reprieve. He needed to shut down that building momentum of Nemeth at all costs. Certainly a Nemeth win would be huge here. You know, everywhere he goes, he has his sights set on the world title. But Kerry Morton, want to make sure we never get to that part of the...
It's part of the bonding of being on the road, Virginia, shaving each other's chests and armpits.
conversation.
It's a brotherhood.
And Nemeth dropping Morton throat first, maybe face first. Well, could be a turning point in this matchup. Both men have been hurt. Both men have had such a toll taken out of them. It's been a physical, it has been a thinking man's wrestling matchup as well. Your main event here in JCW's Panic Zone.
It's about seeing who's going to get to their feet first here. Nemeth needing the ropes to buttress him. Oh, look at Kerry Morton!
Sponsored by Manscaped.
We are live across the world from Lansing, Michigan. They are sardined in here tonight to watch Nemeth and Morton beat the hell out of each other. Nemeth took something out of himself with that headbutt. Oh, but a great adjustment. Series of takedowns.
Peyote Kane? Hell yeah.
Nemeth.
Oh, Kerry goes up and comes crashing down.
High elevation. And now Nemeth drilling Kerry Morton
Damn, homie.
with a shots to the heart. And if Kerry actually has a heart, it could be stopped by the...
I mean, it was an okay match, but I'm not, match quality is like not one of the most important things to me. Like, I was kind of riding a Kaleb Conley high, and that kind of killed it in a way. Like, I would have had him squash him, but I know like modern wrestling, is about having like a good match, but I thought it was an okay match, you know, for having the pizza guy in it, but I thought that Kaleb Conley should have just like destroyed him. It basically made Kaleb Conley look super weak because he called out like the worst guy on the roster and then barely beat him.
The pinpoint accuracy.
So like, I'm like, you know, back and forth on it. But again, match quality is not a super high priority for me. Like, I'm more about like the story and characters and stuff like that.
Of Nick Nemeth showing off, but only gets 2.5.
The speed and cardio of Nick Nemeth, even with avoiding a pin there, Kerry Morton definitely is feeling those elbows.
Our senior referee, Jeff the ref, on top of this situation, making sure both fighters can continue. Carey and Nemeth rising to their feet, one a bit easier than the other. Oh, attempt 2 at the super kick. Carey caught the foot. Jump up DDT. Nemeth spikes Morton. This could be all. Shoulders down, and Morton finds a way to escape. Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh, whoa.
I forgot about him.
Uh-oh.
The mercenary for hire.
Engrossed in what's been an excellent wrestling match here. We've still got this X factor to deal with.
Oh, wait a minute. Nemeth looking for the danger zone, but Carey held onto the top rope. Famouser.
That's it.
Nemeth's gonna do it right in front of Mercer.
Wow.
And Mark kicks out. And curious to me, Mark, Mercer still hasn't made a move.
He has not. I wonder if...
Also, like, imagine the heat. Like, no one's gonna... The fans are probably not going away from that, because it wasn't like it was like a, 5-star banger or something, but going away, it was like an okay match, but like, coming away, Luigi comes out of it, like, much stronger than Kaleb Conley. Which I guess if they're making him like a goofy bad guy where like all of his plans backfire, but that doesn't seem like what they're doing.
If he's gotten his pay envelope yet.
FTR.
We still don't have
Isn't FTR like gonna retire soon though?
Information on who he was talking to. Nemeth doesn't trust him. I don't think Nemeth was talking to him. He was warming up when Mercer had that phone call. Nemeth tuning up that band. Third attempt at the super kick. Oh, Carey a martial arts thrust. Did he learn that in Japan? And now,
kiss it goodbye!
Nemeth got knocked loopy. And Carey just noticed Mercer.
What's he doing?
Wait a minute. Well, Carey just said I paid you and...
Wait,
tag.
what?
What?
You can't tag! What are you doing?
I mean, it's anything goes, but does that go? Carey Morton just paid...
Carey, you hit the knee and everything. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Surrogate? You can't do that.
You paid him.
That's not how any of this works. Shane Mercer on Nemeth. Nemeth like a rag doll. Follow-away slam.
And now you've got Shane Mercer with a full gas tank, fresh in this match.
Well, Carey Morton may have sensed his opportunity waning, and he called in a relief pitcher. Oh, my God.
Oh, no, don't throw him this way, no.
How many times have we seen Mercer do this?
There's your taint shot, ATF.
To people.
Oh, no.
Just manhandle them.
Out into the crowd of Great Wall Hall.
Well, I can tell you, I know people can say Ric Flair, whatever, but when I was a kid, if I would have seen Hulk Hogan get taken to the absolute limit by Barry Horowitz, I would have probably stopped being a fan. I would have been like, wow, this guy sucks. Like, there's no possible way that Hulk Hogan is going to be able to beat King Kong Bundy if he's struggling with SD Jones, you know?
Oh, there's the super kick.
Second time.
Oh, there's another. Oh, wait, Carey's back out. And the danger zone. Carey's freaking out up here.
Nemeth covers. Nemeth him.
Was that just a way to keep Carey Morton from having to eat the pin?
Here's your winner,
Honestly, this whole show kind of has like which it's live, so whatever, it makes sense, but it has like almost like they're just deciding everything like right in the moment. Like even the booking.
And hey, Carey, guess what? You were the legal guy in the match. That's going to go down as a loss against you. Nick Nemeth just beat Carey Morton, and Carey Morton was barely in the same zip code for it. Oh, the wanted man, showing you why he's in high demand.
I thought Tozara was an enhancement guy.
You screwed up!
Yeah, you paid him, but now what, Perry?
You lost!
Or are you presenting Tozawa as the jobber?
You lost!
But again, we talked about it. That's just shifting trends in wrestling. People now don't really care about stuff, the same stuff that I do. So like they'd rather see a good match with the pizza guy than have what's happening like make sense from, you know, a booking perspective or whatever.
Oh, Devin wants some more, Kerry Morton. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you Thursday night. Vito, Violent J. Russo. Will the deadly resolution come to pass?
I mean, I do. It even evolved really after I watched it for a few weeks. I kind of was like, it got to be like a chore watching it. But I mean, I look forward to this. Maybe though, I mean, a lot of it is, you know, watching it with the chat and everything. But I think the clowns are really smart to let people restream this because it is a really good. I think people do miss that, like, you know, live wrestling fan bonding experience.
Yeah.
Do you take another phone call? All right, I gotta go. Thank you for hanging out for Panic Zone. We had some real deep conversations in the chat today. A lot of big feelings in the chat today. I'm gonna go. I will be back with a clearance episode in about an hour and a half ish. Maybe it'll be either 1:30 or 2 o'clock. It's 12 here right now. And then tomorrow, I don't know what's in the morning, but Hee Haw will be in the afternoon. Friday will be Memphis Wrestling 1980 in the morning and a movie in the afternoon. But thank you for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Shout out to Vince Russo, bro.